Hello, 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 people. We are back. I am back. Yes, happy Thursday afternoon to you all. Yes, happy Thursday. Y'all come on in here, hit that good like, share, and subscribe button. Make sure your notification bell is turned on so you know each time that your girl goes live. Like, share, subscribe, share all of that. And if you're catching this on the replay, thank you. Greatly appreciate you so much. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the video as well. Greatly appreciate each and every one of y'all for swinging by. So yes, y'all, you know we got a few minutes, and I'll be right back. Hey y'all. Hey. Look at Miss Cheryl. Says she gonna be the first one pop up in this joint right here today. Hey, Miss Cheryl. Hey, girl. Hey. She says, "Hello, everyone. Have a blessed day. Thank you. You as well." Miss Maria's coming through talking about some. Hey, G Squad. Good Thursday afternoon. Remember to tap the screen. It don't cost a thing. Subscribe, support. $G Strickland 8 super chat, super sticker, and share that video. Join for only $2.99. Enjoy. Hey, Miss Dorothy. She says, hey, G Squad. Hey, girl. Hey. She says, hey, Miss Maria, my sister. Avis says, good evening, everyone. Just had a leg procedure. Leg on a pillow waiting for the tea. Oh, Miss Avis, will feel better. Ooh, Lord, I tell you. It's just something all the time. But thank God you're still here because it could be worse than, just a leg procedure. So we all know that you're going to be fine and we praying for you as well. Sending love to you, though. Yes, Miss Dorothy says at Avis, she says hello. Miss Faith says, good evening, everyone. Hey, Miss Faith girl. Hey. I am, Miss Dorothy says, I am doing great. I have, y'all know I can't read the rest of to this crazy mess. Get out of the way. I call them folk. I'm call them people. I don't know who told y'all to put that there crap down there. Well, y'all could have found something else to do. Lord have mercy, what am I doing? Oh, mm, 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 mm. What y'all been doing? I was supposed to be getting off of this joint going to find me something to eat. I ain't found nothing to eat, not yet, y'all. That part right there. Miss Dorothy says, I have time today on this beautiful panel. Let's start the conversation. Okay, girl. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Whew. Lord have mercy, y'all. Y'all been out here on the YouTube streets. I've been out here on the YouTube streets, y'all have. She says, hey, did y'all see Bravo has a new show next gen starting the children of Kim Z, Candy, Teresa, G, and Meredith Mark. It's set in New York City following 20 somethings as they navigate life as adults. Oh, that's gonna be a good one, Miss Maria. Thanks for sharing. No, I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen anything advertising about it either. Miss Avis, Miss Maria says, feel better soon. Miss Dorothy says, yes, Maria, I can't wait. Ooh, and when they supposed to come on? Lord, yeah, I didn't know Kim and Troy, the house was in foreclosure, out of foreclosure, in foreclosure, until it won't no more. So now where them people's at? I want to know. Y'all come on in here. Y'all being nosy, being spectations over there in the bushes or wherever y'all at. Just come in, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Greatly appreciate it. And share the video. Y'all know we changing and trying to move around in these sectors and trying to find something halfway decent for everybody to enjoy that we can have a decent conversation about. So, if you can help out any, not just myself, but any content creator, just do it. Especially subscribe and hit the like button and share the video, y'all. All of that stuff is so free. So I can only speak for myself, but I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. That part. Hey, Miss Dorothy girl, what you been doing today?
Hey, resting.
You been resting today, girl.
Yeah, I needed it. I needed it. I needed it. So I took one of my vacation days. I haven't took look, G I haven't took a day off since the new year.
Girl, I had not missed a day in 3 days until I ended up in the hospital in December. And but I said, sometimes people appreciate that and sometimes people don't. So, I'm like, if I gotta be, I F the peoples. It is what it is, what you're gonna do. Cause I got
Yeah,
my doctor's note now. That's just like if I'm no longer on this earth, you're gonna replace me anyway. So,
that's
it's
right.
it's all right to take you some days and do what you do, cause it is what it is.
And I got a good boss. I really do. I mean, my boss like, girl, enjoy yourself. So
Oh, Miss
yeah.
Maria said that show premieres 6/3 at 9 p.m. Y'all know we're gonna
So
be having to look at that, y'all.
that's what
Yeah.
I wanted to ask Maria. Maria, it come on today. I did see the preview.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did see the preview. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, because Candy Daughter is a little shy.
Really? I find that hard to
Yeah,
believe.
it's gonna be a lot the three different personalities because Teresa Judice, her daughter, she kind of like that. And
Kim, Kim.
Kim, but that's the baby girl, right?
She said then
I
they
think
follow on
that's Maria.
20.
Maria, is that the baby girl? Cause she was a sweetheart.
Mm. Miss Faith, hey, Miss Faith, girl, hey. She says I always take my vacation, and she said something else, but I keep telling y'all this stupid thing is this post here that I have no control over and I cannot move is in my way. So yeah, that part right there. But
Oh,
I don't know if that's the baby girl or not. I don't know.
I can't wait to see it. I think it's gonna be a hit.
Yeah, it'll probably be a good
Mhm.
show. No doubt on that. But do any of the peoples, because we are a little over the 10-minute mark here, but I had to come back because do any of the peoples in this chat know what today is? Do any of y'all know what today is other than Thursday, 4/10/25? I'll wait.
Look, I'm waiting on you, G Squad was today.
Come on, y'all. Tell a girl what the day is, y'all. Tell me what the day is, because I know somebody down here know what today is.
Come on, y'all. I wanna know.
And five, four, three, two, one. Miss Faith, you know my birthday in August. Miss Maria, I don't know if it's the baby. Let me check. She said she don't want to be the baby. You better go ahead, Miss Kim. Hey, Miss Kim. Look at Miss Kim down here giving y'all the tea.
Hey,
Melody
Miss
trying to get
Tina.
the freedom.
Yes! Oh my God! Yes, yes, yes,
Yes.
yes,
Can I get a Marquez up
yes.
in this joint? Woo, woo. Can Miss Maria, I'm gonna
Mhm.
put you in charge of this. I'm gonna need you to go down there to Huntsville and Miss Faith, cause you ain't that far. Can y'all go down there and check on Martell? I need a wellness check done on Marty. He's
Oh,
probably in the closet. He's probably crying in the closet. Martell said, well, he said, I got 5 more years. He done gave her another 5 years. Y'all know he done gave her another 5 years. Miss call from prison.
y'all got me over here crying.
Miss,
Lord have
did you see? Miss call from prison, girl. Well, hit that subscribe button while you done got away from prison.
mercy.
Good afternoon and welcome. Oh my God, that's a good one, y'all. Miss
Oh
call
Lord,
from
yeah,
prison.
Jesus.
Oh my God, girl, you was in the prison. You were look. Miss Kim said, "Woo woo." Miss Maria to my hotel. Hell to the no, girl.
What makes him think man want him back in 10 plus years or a year? It's done.
He
She said,
waiting. He waiting now, doggone it. He don't care how long it is.
"Baby,
He waiting now. Mm.
baby, that girl said she was not checking for none of that. That girl
Ooh,
having a ball. Let me tell you something.
ooh.
Melody is having the time of her life.
Yeah.
You see that glow? It's a glow. And if you know when other people take, the pictures and videos of the kids, they even got a glow. Them
Yes.
babies even got a glow. They not checking for that.
Mm-mm. It just it's kind of like bittersweet. If you think about how she just had to leave with all her babies with nothing. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, mofo Martell, funky
Yes.
feet, ugly fool.
That thing, he took everything, but he didn't take God
Girl,
from him. He didn't
man,
take God from her, and that's the biggest thing. You would take all the material you want, baby. And this is the thing that you did took. You ain't even got it no more.
I ain't even got it no more. But let me tell you something. He was a stay-at-home dad. I'd have tore that daggone house all to pieces with him. I'd have thrown him from one end to the other end. It's gonna be me or you. You said I can't what? And I work for this. Boy, it's
Mm,
be on up in
mm.
here. You might
G
well
Squad,
call
G
the
Squad.
phone.
Remember, she was. They was trying to put her out there. TK and Martell was trying to put Melody out there, video of her putting gasoline and stuff like that. I looked at what's the pitch? What's the movie? Diary of a Black Woman, and
Yeah,
Madea
that
and
one.
my dear told her, baby, you got half. So Melody was going for her half. If it's got to stay, I'm going to tear my half up.
That right. That right. Well, and that fit him just fine. Call the po ho. Call the po. That where he is now. The hotel. That was call that po home because he already think he already said she was a gangster. I'd have looked at him. Ooh, I probably would have had my hair sticking up on my head. You know, he ain't never seen me like that before. Cause that girl done went crazy, y'all. I better get up out of here myself. Man, you can have a house. Man, you can have everything, girl. Cause I done effed around and like, cause you looking a little cray. And what am I doing? That my hoe, and I'm gonna go call the po.
Oh my goodness. He really thought but I'm finna tell because I go back and watch the episode that Melody just came out of shell. Them the ones I go back and look at. The one that really I love the most when she sat there in that office with him with a straight face, looking beautiful as she could look.
I
And
miss
she said,
Amelia. Hey, it's been 5 years as of today
mm,
that the
mm,
queen became free from a
yeah,
hoe. And I just
yeah.
need for some of the people to go and do a wellness check on them. Lord, that girl is between the washing machine and the dryer right now. Every year come by, he's still out there. He puts up between the washing machine and the dryer, allegedly.
He at Marlene's house. Is that his mama name? He at Marlene's house.
Girl, he don't want to go around that lane and see him crying. Oh, mama.
My baby.
Mama. I thought she'd have been back to me,
Oh,
mama. I
oh.
tell you, Martell, you wouldn't listen. Mama, I know,
You
mama.
know she's saying that part too and still taking a drink. Drink.
And yeah. And wipe your nose, boy. Steph going, mama, mama needs some tissue. Mama, where my mail?
She love you. This one number made me spit my little water out. Mama.
He's somewhere crying right about now. Mama, I'm gonna go over here by myself.
Oh my goodness. Oh, this is I needed this. I needed this laugh. I needed this laugh.
My hoe said she used to be my girl. Oh, he said if I had the chance, I'd take her back.
You know he playing that song over and over again.
Oh my God. Y'all, that dude is funny to me. He thought he was the player, God play. That's not.
Oh my goodness. I am saying
He like that man on Medea now. No, is it the diary of the man platform where he had that high yellow girl, and he had that all beat up and banged up in the courtroom and got a pow and everything here. Then I got to come out here and take care of your silly ass. Oh boy, you about to make me catch a case. Oh, then I go to church and come back to the house. You talking about what? What is it? What you want now? Don't turn out to be like me. Oh, I ain't got nobody. You ain't got nobody. You ain't got me either.
that what old Marty Barr said.
Oh God. Yeah, they so dumb. They so dumb. They think they be outsmarting the girl. Oh, Lord.
Calling all cars. Calling all cars. Go check room.
See, he didn't know. He didn't know that our girl knew how to play chess.
I know.
How to play chess.
She taught us.
Yeah, it's your move, Marlo. What you gonna do?
She taught us how to be. She taught us how to be silent and let
Yes.
all the naysayers talk. I kid you not. I really, and that's the reason why I really do love Melody so much because it's a lot of things, and I don't care how old we are. It's a lot of things that whatever God put in her, she showed it to us. And she showed
Yes.
us her testimony. And all of us took heed to her testimony. That was her testimony. And she showed it on TV. And that was, man, I'm like, I'm finna be silent.
Yes, yes, girl. I'm telling you, at 56, I've learned a lot from her. She's not even 40 yet, but you can learn. You're never too old. You can learn from
Never
anybody.
too
Um,
old. Nope.
hey, Miss
Never
Alicia, she
too
says, I
old.
am so proud of Mel. She is the strength. If a woman and showed a strength that is so strong to keep going
Yes.
in all your demise.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yes.
Absolutely. Oh, Lord have mercy. But
Yes.
get back to Marho, because see, he thought he was the chess player. Don't worry about
Hmm.
it, coleslaw peasant. I got her over there. She ain't going nowhere. I got that on lockdown, girl. You just be available when I'm ready for you. Okay,
Hmm.
Martell. Okay, Martell. Look at look at
Okay,
you.
bye.
Hey, Sexy Diva girl. Miss Elisa, it has been 5 years. He still ain't done yet. Ain't done yet. But right about now, Miss, he should be afraid. He should be real scared. Mm.
Y'all think every time he get the kids, he try to send messages back to her and all that.
Girl, he's sticking them all down in the book bag and
Them
the
kids ain't
underwear,
thinking about
and
him.
he just sticking it everywhere. Miss
Them kids
Sexy
ain't
said,
thinking about him. They said just
no,
be our daddy. That's
yeah,
all the kids think about. Just be our daddy. All this other stuff we ain't got nothing to do with it. Just be our
that
daddy.
part right there. Miss Sexy says, hey, girl, hey. She says, what funky feet are doing today? Girl, today is our 5 year anniversary, girl. She left me.
5 years. Five, 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 five.
Miss Sexy, do you want to be the one to do that wellness check on him? I'm just asking for a friend.
We haven't heard from him in a while.
He said she coming back. She gonna be back, Mama. Mama, our family gonna be back together. She ain't coming back, Martell. You stupid ass. You taught my family, boys. She gone for that
But what
passion over there.
But what
Mhm.
makes him think she's gonna come back when she got so many opportunities, way better than you.
Ooh.
You ain't even got nothing to give her. So why would she come back?
Because he thinks that she his mama. Hey, Miss Donna. Hey, y'all. She says, hey, Miss Maria says she wanted more than I could give. For as long as I live, she'll be my girl. If I had a chance, I'd take her back. As a matter of fact, hey, woo woo, you better go ahead and put this on down there, Miss Martell. Martell, don't cry. Coleslaw over there. I don't know what to do for you. I mean, if I try to talk to you, just gonna cuss at me and cuss me out and probably hit me. I'm tired of being between that wash machine and dryer.
That is
Oh,
so sad how they life played out. They let their own life play out on TV. Well, she wasn't on TV. She let her whole life play out on YouTube. She did that herself. Ain't nobody asked her that. You did that yourself, Coleslaw. You
he
know.
gonna always forever hate that girl because if she would have kept her
Yep.
mouth closed, nobody would have known who that rabbit was. But no, she couldn't do that.
Sure.
She wanted to
Oh,
be riding in that Range Rover. But I tell you
that
what,
G wagon. That G
no.
wagon.
Oh, she said she deserved one of them. But at that day that I saw you down there at the game in my truck with
Hmm.
my sorry, you know what, husband? It ain't
Hmm.
about him, but I'm about to bang your head a couple times for being in my truck. Like walk. I don't care how you gonna walk. Ooh, out of ooh.
That girl don't have a car or nothing, and he barely hanging on to a truck. And
Miss Elisa said she was
Melody
looking for
still
a
got
job.
her Range Rover, and then flipped a G wagon. Oh, come on, girl.
Miss Sexy says, I thought Slow Slop said when a ninja chased you for 5 years, you that
Hmm.
did.
She was so she was so proud to say how long her and Martell been together. So proud,
Ooh,
baby.
that girl should be embarrassed every day she wake up and look at herself. Miss Sexton says, hey, Aunt Maria, she sit up there, got on that YouTube street and just cut the whole fool. You thought you was
Instant.
it? Girl, niggas cheat all the time. That don't make you it.
I
Oh,
don't think. And my thing is, you did the same thing that you did on Straight No Chaser. You did the same thing to on LB. Is that his
Mhm.
name?
Yeah, LGB.
Yeah.
LGB. Mhm.
She did the same thing. He was just sitting back, just letting her talk. He'll say one little thing and she'll just go talk, 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 talk. Do you understand? They asking you questions, they content creators. They asking you questions to see what they can get out of you, girl. They not. Then you
Mhm.
gonna turn around and say, "Oh yeah, you probably can help Martell."
Yeah, and the dumb part is the dumb part. I'm not a twirl today. I already told y'all earlier. I'm not a twirl
Oh
today.
my goodness.
Want to be a twirl today, but shout out to Porsha, y'all. She has got her YouTube up and running, y'all. She has a total of
Okay.
10,008K subscribers. Yes, y'all. She said she new to it, but she gonna stick with it. And
I
when
like Porsche.
Martell, I'm gonna go back over there to Porsche. But yeah, that girl, Cold Slop could have made a whole lot of money, y'all, on this
Sure could.
YouTube. She could have made a whole lot of money. That girl so stupid, y'all. She
When she said
always
that to myself, she made Melody. No, you didn't make Melody, baby. You got them YouTubers rich. That's who you got rich. Was those
yes,
YouTubers. You didn't
she
get
got to
Melody
say
rich.
something. She got to say something. I
Melody,
don't know what else to say. She just saying that.
Melody had businesses was getting making her rich, not that TV show.
Right. Miss Maria says, be like when they had that repoed. Ooh, when Sharina went in that house, y'all, that day, and I
Mm.
saw that truck roll up out yonder. I just saw it go up in the air. It went down the road. Ooh, wait, what? That wait, huh? I said, Whitney, that's how you do that, girl. Don't keep
Mm.
laying down, let them run all over you. Get your
I'm
stuff.
telling you, good.
She
Get
out there
it.
ain't even got no job profiling in a vehicle like that. Ain't paid one penny. See, I'm had to get that.
Mhm.
Mm-mm. You won't be
Mm.
riding around in this is tomorrow. When they said riding around in my car, spending my money. That don't even sound right, y'all.
It sure don't.
That didn't sound right to me.
So wrong with these men. It's just
Who?
like Mary J. Blige's ex-husband. He want her to after everything been running like he want her to pay for his kids and his mom, take care of his mom and dad and his kids. Is he crazy?
Kendu, if you don't go sit your cross-sided, I used to think you had pretty eyes, but right about now you're cross-sided, front your feet, two, food. Boy, ain't nobody doing all that. Go get you a job. Yeah, sorry ass. Oh, I don't like
That's
to
what
do
I'm saying. I'm like, what judge they standing in front of?
that. Say so. Who? It's like the men have become the female and the females are the men. I don't
Hmm.
understand this. I'd have quit. I quit my job. I ain't gonna take care of that fool. No, I'm not. You might well go ahead and put me in the jail too, because I ain't getting him no money. He out there cheating on me.
I'm
Shit,
telling you.
I don't know what you smoking today. Cut him. Okay. I'm gonna keep on talking. Cut him. I'm still gonna keep on talking. He gonna say, take her away. Okay. I thought you'd see my point. That's all I want you to do. Tell the people to take me away because I'm not doing that. Mm-mm.
Oh my!
Everything else that
I'm
I
waiting on
you,
my 7 Avenue fan. I just
huh?
been going on there. I just been going on there, waiting on them little fast flash sales. And they'll be having. Yeah, she
Yeah.
be having them. I'm waiting on my fan now.
Yes, that part right there. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's been
I'm waiting
5 years,
on
y'all. The girl is free, don't look
my fan.
back. I don't think at this point she would look back. Is she still healing, y'all? Absolutely. Because I tell y'all, when you
Yeah.
deal with these old knocks, y'all, it's a long, long process too. It don't
Yeah.
matter how long it is, but it's
Especially when kids are, yeah, especially when kids are involved, you
mm-hmm,
know.
mm-hmm.
Stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah. But do I believe Melody still love him? No. No, I mean, do I believe she's still in love with him? No. No.
Absolutely not.
Do I believe she's seeing someone? Yes. And I don't think it's serious, but I think she's taking her time and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
absolutely.
I
Well,
believe she's
knowing
taking
what
her
we know
time.
now today with these men's, girl, you better. I probably would be like, I'm gonna be what they call celibacy? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm waiting on the good Lord. 'Cause these men out here crazy, y'all. They looking for the same thing females looking for. Security. They want you to take care of them. Kendu
Mm,
knew he didn't want Mary J. And she's a pretty lady, but he wasn't interested in her when he got with her.
sure.
Somebody Man, oh Lord have mercy. Child, I cannot. I just cannot. Miss Elisa says his mind told him that I have never seen someone who is trying to hurt Mel. And every time you said her name, she was so blessed and elevated.
Yeah,
That part.
yeah, that
Miss
part.
Miss
Yes,
Sexy
yes.
D to my team Porsha girl. I'm feeling you. Girl, I caught that live over there. Porsha was over there doing her little thing, y'all. She threw a little bit in there talking about goo body, just a tad bit, not a whole lot. And then when I guess, I told y'all yesterday, she said when she get to 7,000, she was gonna tell us who that was that gave Kenya the whatever. Now I was over there. Shout out to Anonymous T. I don't know who HW is, y'all. But when Portia was talking, the thing started going so fast, like that. I couldn't make out what she was saying. So I said, well,
Mm-hmm.
maybe we can wait till Tuesday because that's what she said. Tuesday she was gonna come out and tell the people who it was that gave the twirl, the stuff or whatever. So I don't know, but like I said, I don't even know who HW is. I couldn't even think of nobody that was up that name that began with the HW. Um, Miss Alicia, for her. Hey, Miss Laurie Bell. He lost his case. He got no money. Who lost that case, girl?
Yeah, tell us.
Kevin Hunter. Yeah, Kevin did. Yeah, he's so stupid. Alicia says she is forever gone, never to return. Say it again. Saxon
Mm.
says Funky Feet crying and drinking today, hiding in Melody's bush. Girl, if he hiding in the bushes, girl, the people is just gonna come and pick him up.
He is. Somebody need to go check on him because he can't even get close to her to even say hello.
None of that. Hey, look, y'all remember that day? HW, hey, Nurse Fit Tip, hey, and welcome. She says HW's housewife. I thought,
Oh,
well, but I was thinking it was like a person that was actually on the show. So I'm waiting. I guess we gotta wait till Tuesday. But y'all remember that day Martell told Mel, sitting up there with that bottle of wine, you better open this door, girl. It's hot out here.
and she politely, but didn't this why did she come to that door and shut it? Come on, shut
And
on down on my porch.
Mel said, "Fuck it, you not coming up in here. I let you in my house. I let you.
She sure did.
You better open this door." Oh, that joker got hot. And guess what? You
That's
know
how I
what?
knew. You right, G Squad. That's how I knew. I was like, she done. She
Mhm.
not even letting him in her house. She done.
He could do nothing. He could do all the power you thought you had being a housewife, houseman, whatever you is. Or would you couldn't you could do nothing but get in that little black truck and speed on off. Then he came back blowing on. Blah, 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 blah,
He just want to go to. That's why I say he can't get even near her just to say hi, because that's what he want. Every time he want to ride up on her and argue with her. Mel got
blah.
tired of that. Security. Mel said
That part,
security.
that part. Yeah, Miss Sexy D, but I think it was Angela. I think it was Angela that gave King. Well, I don't know, right about now, Miss Sexy. I'd probably be upset with Angela. Girl, look what girl, you gave me this crap and I'm in trouble. Lord have mercy.
Mm-mm.
I don't know about these here peoples, y'all. These folks is crazy, but I said, Lord have mercy, Jesus. I got to tell the people, let the people know the day is the day, y'all. Martell.
Yes, it is.
Ooh, Miss Alisa says, when a woman is fed up, girl, you better say
Come
that
on,
again.
sing it, sing it.
Say it again. Maria says that was as funny as Van telling him, "You stay right here. I'll get the children." Martin said they are
She
human.
knows.
He said, why they treating me like this? Hey, Miss Sonya, she said, oh God. Miss Maria said,
He thought he was gonna keep that lady away from her grandkids. Is you crazy? Hello?
that was when he was cocky, y'all. He was real cocky back then. He thought he was the man. He might have had like $10 in his pocket at the time. So yeah, he was feeling real cocky when Van had to, let him know you stay right here. Don't even move. Don't be looking around in here either, trying to find the nearest door. Come through that door if you want to.
My thing is this, G Squad. How he was gonna keep her from seeing her grandkids?
I don't know.
When you put your kids and their mother out, and if she had to go back to her mother, Miss Van would have been with her grandkids, just like they went on that trip. Miss Van was with her grandkids.
Yeah. He had $2 and EBT. Miss Maria said he had $2, y'all. $2 in his pocket. But yeah, y'all, it's a bittersweet day. Like I said, it's a happy day, but at the same time, when she didn't have nothing, and she said she had to sleep on the friend's couch, sleep on the floor. I don't care. I don't care, Mel. I feel you, girl. I slept anywhere except near that food right there. Because, see, one of us going to end up in trouble if I continue to be around you. Yeah, because, see, you like to torture people, taunt people, and get people riled up. Yeah, and then you want to play victim. Ugly, funky feet, fool you. Miss Maria said he had $2 and an EBT card in his pocket. Lord have mercy. Miss Elisa said he is a pitiful of a man. I think it's something else, but I can't see.
Miss Maria said he had an EBT car.
Yeah, she said he had a $2 and an EBT card. Hey, Miss Beautiful Eyes, welcome. How are you? She said if a man can't change, I gotta wait. Uh, they got this thing here. I can't. It has to move up. The messages have to move up. It's in the way, and I can't see what she's saying. But yes, y'all. Ooh, wait. They need to make a movie about these dumb men that think they're outsmarting the women, that think they know more than the women know. Girl, I know that child sleeps some kind of good in that bed with her little sugar mom. Or can you go get me some water? What? I'm asleep. I'm thirsty. Can you go get me some water? Why ain't go? You gotta go get your. All those days is gone. You do what you want to do.
Man,
Oh,
I did. I went back and I looked at. I'm like, I keep saying to him, I'm not. Well, not him. I'm like, oh my god, he crazy.
that part.
Like you messed up your whole family, and then you turn around and get my girl pregnant again, and you played her.
Mm-hmm.
But
Our
you see
beautiful
the
eye
end.
says if a man can't change his shoes, he can't talk to no one.
Come on.
Alisa says, but you see how God is humble, how
Hmm.
God is humble here. You think he's humble, Miss? I don't think so. I still
I
think
don't
that
think
man is
I think he's still up. It's just, I think he's still up to his scheming ways. He just won't male
yeah.
attention so he can try to mess on her again. If I'm male, deuces, I ain't checking for it.
Nah, nah. I think that's something that would never happen. She probably feels sorry for him because she's a human being, y'all, and that's how you do.
Mhm.
When people do you wrong, at some point you might have a moment in life where you would be like, you feel sorry for that person or whatever. But having him by God knows, no. Oh, he's like beneath her at this point. Y'all know she said she wish she'd have had her cheerings by a man instead of a queen. I'm just saying.
Mhm.
Lord have mercy. When she said that, I said, Lord, that mail is so funny to me. Oh, Lord Jesus. She
We
called
know
her queen. Mm.
Coleslaw and them thought they had a lawsuit. Her and Martell
A
with with
lawsuit.
um, with Show Enough. Because Show Enough said, or Tisha, not a mama, Tisha. Yeah, we'll see her in court. We'll see her in court. Do y'all got her in court? No.
Girl.
All that court stuff that he be doing, like Mark said, you really need to hold on to your money. We already seen the last of your money that you can't afford no lawyer because Bill said he can't even afford a lawyer.
I don't think he can hold on to too much because if he get $10 in pocket, he can go to the casino. See, he can turn that into 10,000. I'm just saying, that's his mindset now. And he done been to this same casino slash casinos that he done probably lost so much money that he feel like I just want to get even. And in the
Mm-hmm.
process of trying to get even, he's steady going in the hole. Steady
Yeah.
going in the hole. See, you can't get
Yeah.
even with a casino, y'all. That's just it. That's all. You cannot. Uh-uh.
That's where you
I'm
go
gonna
broke
say,
at when you
say that again, Miss Dot.
That's where you go broke at when you study going talking about I'm finna win my money back.
Yeah, absolutely. That part. Miss Maria says if he ever makes it back up the hill to her door, I'd send Jason to open it.
I know.
Oh God. Mm. Girl.
Jason is gonna. That's the reason why I say he can't get near her even to say hello, Mel. He can't even get closer. The closer he got to Mel was at their reunion.
He
And that
thought he
was
was
it.
doing so much. He thought he was doing so much till he cut his own feet, or cut his own hands and everything else off. Now you can't communicate at all. Look at
And
what
get
you
on the
do.
reunion, yeah, and get on the reunion and stuff, and then try to whatever you say, Dusty Dan. Now, dirty, nasty Dan. What you call it, G Squad?
I'm not D nasty.
D nasty. He
Uh-huh.
talking about it's what you said, D nasty. It was whatever you said. Y'all
Uh-huh.
get out here with that. Y'all sound like kids. It's whatever you said.
That's
And
what he
she
said.
asked him the question. Was it what and then you and your wife did? And he was like, it's whatever you said. Y'all crazy. He trying to cover his butt in case you dumb, she's gonna take you to court for
They don't even
defamation.
like it. Miss Dorothy, they don't even like each other right now.
I
That's real.
know.
Miss Maria said that
No.
Dorothy, none of them got lawsuit money. Miss Alicia says she is such a good woman and God has blessed her house 10
Yeah.
times. I guess
Same thing, baby.
before. Miss Beautiful Eyes says he don't know how to keep money. His baby mama draining him, and he want to be around Mel because she's on that level he can
Hmm.
not the level he can reach. Hey, Miss Dorothy.
Mel showed them when she went back to that place that she took all the rest of them to. She said, "Oh, that ain't nothing. I can go by myself with my kids."
That part. It is so funny, y'all, when you see these recaps. Miss Alicia said, no, Miss Tay says, he got close at that wedding renewal. Did y'all see that boy dragging that chair across? he said, well, everybody else on the cast is over there. Let me get this chair. Let me go drag over there. Mel said, deuces.
I ain't checking for none of y'all over there.
She said,
I
bye.
love it. I love it.
She was gone. Maria says that tape for all of 10 seconds. That part right there. Alice says, and you can see her table is running over with blessings. Yes,
Hmm.
absolutely.
Woo, yes.
Mm,
Yes. That part. Yes.
Y'all, and sometimes I be thinking and I be like, it's just amazing how so many people came together and gravitated to this one particular show. But it was so much to see and so much to learn. And thank God for allowing Mel to have the strength to put her life for hundreds and thousands of people to see, and everybody that watched that show that had any sense at all should have been able to take something away from it. And if you
Yeah.
didn't go back and start at season 1,
Hmm.
I'm just saying, I'm trying to help the people. Sexy says he thought he was going to the house with that 13% wine, thought he was getting some that old thing back. Back, baby. I fell to the floor, girl. I holler. He said, "You better open this door." My tears is hot out here. It was sweating. I said it was sweating. You better open this door, girl. It's hot out
Look, wait a minute. He even took the ride over to Nail House too.
here.
Like, must he bought some wine? He was really trying to showcase that wine. I'm like, he drink. It's like he drunk it all himself.
He probably did. He was going that do it. He just parked the dang on top. He was riding down the road getting drunk. He said, I don't care nothing about no police stopping me today. She wouldn't open that door and let me in. Do you think I'm stupid? Lord, he must have thought that. He must have thought he really didn't give her no credit at all, to tell you the truth. You think I'm gonna let you in? For
I
what? Are you
don't
want to
understand
follow
G
me?
Squad. G Squad. This I'm still trying to like wrap my mind on this. Like everything that he have done, like being on social media with coleslaw. I'm trying to figure out like I don't know what triggered in his mind or something that Neil would come back to him. Is
She,
you
she would keep sitting there entertaining that foolishness. I
that is
wouldn't do it.
crazy.
Yeah. Miss
That's
Maria says,
crazy.
I sure did like that dress she wore to the renewal. And this says, excuse me, don't talk to me. Yeah, she said, "Don't talk to me." She sure did. Who is this? Orzak. Hey, and welcome. She said, "What I missed. Today is the day that Mel got the strength from the good Lord." And she said, "Deuces to him. It's been 5 years now." That's what we was talking about. Miss, yeah, she's celebrating 5 years of freedom. Yes, that part right there. Mel said, "Hear you." Oh, I hate when I have to stop because I can't see it. Lord, I just be laughing at that boy. I can't do nothing but laugh at him. Maria says, Mel said, "I hear you knocking, but you can't come in. Go back
Hmm.
where you been."
Do he still have a house?
Girl, I don't know. Don't nobody know where that boy is. Don't nobody know where
That's the
he
reason why
is.
they not filming because all their lives is missed. This is the perfect time for you guys to film when y'all life is all in the shambles. And then y'all picking it back up, showing us that it can be done.
Yeah. The only thing that I look at and y'all might get mad at me, but that's okay. Y'all gonna get a pass. Even if it's on the CK show, where are they now? And they show me the real, I'm looking at it. I'm
I'm
sorry.
gonna
No.
look at where they at now. I look at that because I sure want to see where they at. That's your Marty Mar.
I want to see it all. Where are they now?
I
I
know,
think,
right?
hey, look, y'all think we could put a show together with these 10 people? Now, look here. The only way y'all gonna be back on this, we're gonna let y'all be cast members. Y'all gonna have to tell the real. We're gonna have to show it all. Now, if you ain't got nothing good, oh well. But it's a little check for you. I'm just saying. Sexy Diva says, Mom, Marlene drunk them couple cases up. That's all. Funky fat. Lord have mercy. He said, Mama,
Today,
don't drink it like that. Y'all remember that day? He said, Mama, don't drink it like that.
I know. But look, today her and her son sitting there, the 5 years.
5 years, Mama.
They finishing off the other last box of the wine.
Girl, ain't no more wine. Ain't no more. It's all gone. The way, the way Marlene was taking that to her head, Martell was saying, Mama, you can't drink it like that. Don't drink it that fat. Girl, Marlene said, you don't tell me what to do. You done effed up my whole family. Boy, get away from me.
Marlene told him, boy, we used to drink Wild Hours Rose. This better than this.
Not the wild Irish.
The
No,
brick,
no, she done went all the
the
way back
brick,
to the wild Irish rose. Miss
the
Maria
brick.
said you was on that park bench, y'all.
They used to put that wine in a bottle that looked like a brick. Oh my goodness, my uncle and them used to drink. I was like,
I
every time
told
that
you.
my
I don't feel no waste time for none of them. Ken do,
uh-uh.
whatever his name be, Kevin, on the fence, cause I'm confused about you. Maho, Funky Feet. I don't feel no waste time for none of them. None of them do. They had it all,
Me
y'all.
either. Me
They had
either.
it all in their hand. Selfish
Yep.
people. Ooh,
And then tried to get on that reunion, tried to stun in front. Mel said, silence, silence.
my
Say
that
what,
what she said.
say what
What
y'all
that
got to
man
say
said.
so this
You
can be
hear
over with.
you hear what that man said? You
Hmm.
hear what that man said? Because you always in women's business. You ain't got nothing to say to that man. I mean, he over
Hmm.
there saying all that stuff, and you quiet on the set.
Right on the set.
Lord, I tell him, I ain't even gonna entertain you. Ain't studying that mess you talk about. He ain't
He
come
didn't
all.
want to entertain it because he was so glad that Mel said something to him. And it was like, woo! You see that smile on his face? Woo!
He said she done sat up here and embarrassed me, but she did say something to me.
He had that smile on his face. Man, say you ain't got nothing to say to that man right there. Right there. Right there. You got to say that man right there.
Hey, y'all, I
Man.
just want to tell them be listening to these videos about them damn people makes me sick. They ain't doing nothing but making clowns out of us. They just laughing at me. Look how they be picking at me. Oh, Martell, Martell, come on up here to the front of the church because you need some
Come
prayer.
to the altar. Come to the altar.
How you do that, boy? What was wrong with you? I bet you he wish he would have listened to Dr. Francis now. I bet
Hmm.
you he do.
I seen Dr. Francis on who
I think
Millie
Dr. Francis got his own
Millie
show.
Chan. Yeah, he was on Millie Chan. She did an interview with him.
Yeah, huh?
Was it Millie Chan that Dr. Francis did an interview with?
I'm not sure. I didn't see it. I think I know he did. Was up there with LGB a time or two or whatever. But yeah, all of them guys probably wishing now, especially him, wish he would have listened to what Dr. Francis had to tell him. But no, he said Dr. Francis ain't never been through nothing like that. Okay.
Hmm.
Sexy said, don't forget basement. Oh, come on, thing.
Basement Bill.
Basement Billy. Basement Ralph Peanut Head. Lord,
Oh,
he's another one
right.
sitting on the dock of the bay. All of them gonna be waiting for time to roll away. That's what they doing, y'all. Sitting right there. Man, I upped up my life, man. I did too, man. How much money you got, man? I got about 75 cents.
But
What
I'm
you got?
saying, what's wrong with Drew?
Huh?
Like, what's wrong with Drew? Like,
Porsha
I
did say that mess that Drew and Ralph and all that they trying to cahoot. She said she think that was for a storyline and they wanted her to follow okey doke. So
this why it seemed like it is. Now, that's
yeah.
great. And I'm so embarrassed. She's talking about she's from Chicago. I'm so embarrassed because we don't do stuff like that. No, no.
Marie says that sexy diva, uh, maybe that's where Knox staying in the basement with Ralph. It's a possibility. Girl, I wouldn't even put that past them. They did go on vacation together. I'm
They
just saying.
saying weird.
I am just saying, hey, I'm mad at girl. Hey, sexy
She's gonna
diva
say,
said,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
sexy diva said, he said, Melody, send her fans to bullying him. But boy, ain't nobody. That's what it probably saying though. That's what it probably saying. He says, I like him, but they put him in a impossible situation to try to help everyone. Who Miss Alicia? Who you talking about? I don't know who she talking about. Maria
Ooh,
said, Sadiva Mel didn't have to send us. We came for him on our
that
own.
ain't
That
got
part
saying no.
right
He sent us when we looked at them them I'm so excited right now. I'm so sorry because I have to say this. I had to come upstairs to my room because I almost was in tears because my son, he come in, he playing music that my mother used to hear. Then he
there.
turned around and put a song on that my daddy used to hear. Now he
Oh,
know every time I hear music, the stylistics, I go into tears. And I'm like, let
mm,
me go upstairs. Let me go
so,
upstairs. So I can hear my dad singing. And I tell people, I say, my kids, they young, but they got old souls,
mm-hmm.
and stuff. They listen to my mother and my father music.
Oh, but that's okay.
It's
You got in tears, so
yeah. So I'm like,
that's
let
to
me
be expected.
yeah. I'm like, let me go upstairs. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's get back to this convo about these bums.
No, that is to be expected, if they're no longer here. So,
Mhm.
you Miss Maria says he just admitted what he did to Mel. Mm-hmm.
Who
Sensitive said,
Martell?
oh, Funky Feet. Sensitive said, that Funky Feet always say Melody and her fans bullying him all the time. My whole go sit down somewhere with your Funky Feet. How come you ain't got no more red bottom?
But this is the thing. They always talk about Mel and the millimeters and her fans because Mel have millimeters and she have fans too.
Mm-hmm.
They not. It's the same old thing. The people, y'all fans come over and they say so much about this girl. I've seen it. They
Mm-hmm.
so negative. And the thing is, y'all, Martell and whoever, y'all haven't learned anything yet. Mel moved in silence.
Mm-hmm.
She moved in silence.
And that's how you
She said,
have to.
I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and talk. I'm gonna let y'all go and do what y'all do while I'm over here making this money.
That part right there. I don't get it, but I like her too. What's her name? Carrie Hilson, I think it was. I think she was on the Breakfast Club the other day, and she was talking
Mhm.
about her and Beyonce had a little bit of beef. Boy, when they said the
Mm.
bees was stinging that ass, the bees started stinging that ass, y'all. That girl was like, "Whoa!" Didn't nobody hear about them bees over there? Where them bees
And,
at?
and I'm gonna tell you something. Is that girl crazy? Because Beyonce got all color bees, all
Yeah.
color bees. You understand what I'm saying? All color bees. When everybody loved her, trust me, I know. All color bees. So whoever said something about Beyonce, yeah, she was getting sting from everywhere. You
I
know how
said,
they
didn't,
did.
I said,
You know
didn't the
how they
people
done.
warn her about them bees?
Oh no, they ain't
Ooh,
doing it. She wanted to go in that beehive.
no, she didn't want to go over there. I said, what was she thinking? Girl, you
She
don't know
wanted.
the
Geez, while she went in that beehive, baby, she's still trying to get up out of there. They
and
still stinging.
the last I heard, she trying to make it right, whatever they had going on. But girl, you should
They
have
still
known about the
stinging her.
bees.
They still stinging her.
Ooh,
They still stinging her because I got a best friend, but she moved all the way to Arizona, baby. She is a Beyonce fan.
wow.
And she will
And
put
you
pictures
know,
when she get mad. If anybody say something about Beyonce, baby, when she get mad, it's like all the other her friends is mad because she
yeah,
mad. That's
yes.
it. No.
I almost felt sorry for her because I like her. I really like her. But she was saying, she had kind of like gotten blackballed and quite a lot of stuff went on behind, that situation. But them bees was on that eyes
Mm,
though. Whoo, Lord.
baby.
Beautiful eyes said they use the millimeters as a dog whistle. They thought Mel would bring them up and it's hurting them. Yes, that part. Miss Elisa says, and they can see the progress. Ooh, right in their face. Hey, Miss Stacy, welcome. She says that Maria. Wait, recently, what did he say? Elisa says her fans are crazy. Not the
Hmm.
beehive where them bees get to stinging you, girl. I ain't want none of that.
Baby, that's the queen bee.
Yes, Miss
They
Lisa
gonna
says
protect the queen bee.
yes. Me,
Yeah.
sexy diva, is a millimeter, funky feet, and I coming for you all day, every day. I know you did.
Hmm.
Yeah, sorry, no wearing red bottoms, ugly. Oh, you go find Coach.
Baby.
Yo,
And if
Cheryl
you
on
if you
fire.
and
Shit.
if y'all look at Beyonce, she do that silent thing too.
Yes,
Beyonce
she
don't go to
does.
tell nobody.
She does. Even when it came down to over there talking about her daughter,
Yeah.
she didn't say nothing.
Didn't
You
say
can't stop
nothing.
them talking. They're gonna say whatever they want to say.
And say whatever. You just gotta keep on living.
Yeah, and the
Because
crazy
if
thing is
you
listen to it.
right, if
It is what it
you
is.
sit there and be all in and watching people making comments and making you mad and making you mad, you stop. Your business all the way right here. Your business
Mhm.
is saying, come on, get up, we ready to go. Come on, get up, we ready to go. But you study worried about the comments.
Mhm.
Mel say silence. Let's move forward.
That
Say,
makes you wonder, do they know
let's
what
move
being
forward.
is or anything? But y'all, I was also searching the YouTube streets, and y'all know we know what those weather girl done did with her ugly stuff. I don't like that girl either. I don't like her. But then I was heard somebody I guess I don't know if it's a stormy weather fan or whoever her fan base is. I don't know, y'all. But they talking about she ordered male products and it says a dime size and it didn't lather the way she want. Girl, put some more of that shit on your
But wait
hand
a
and
minute,
rub
G
your face.
Squad. If it didn't lather, you sure used it.
You sure did. And you know what? She was sitting there trying to knock the products, y'all. But I tell y'all, even when she finished, it was like the girl face looked totally different. Even with the moisturizer, she told me I can't get it to dissolve into my skin. I said, now you don't pump too much damn moisturizer in your hand and not enough of the clean. She was backwards. She was backwards. And then she trying to
That
catch
when
up
they
too.
do that to me, when they be doing that, I like, you know what? Stormy hired them. She gave them that
Yeah.
$500.
All of a sudden,
She
you
gave
just
them
gonna
that
come out. She,
500.
she had the products. All of a sudden, you gonna come out when the girl dragging Betty Bulldog. Child or whatever her
Mm.
name. I said, these people are so dumb. Man, I ain't thinking about y'all.
Ain't thinking about them at all. Mel still doing it. She going forward. She said, God said what's her saying? I said,
God said,
go. And she said, oh, they still rumbling. Oh, God
mhm,
said, go again. God said, go again. Come on, girl.
that part right there. I just,
God said, go again.
it's like they want to put her in this bucket with that girl. Mel don't like that girl. I don't like her. None of y'all in here like her. She's
Her
crazy.
her and Mel have a college degree. Let's put that. I don't know about Stormy. Stormy don't never talk about her schooling. But at the end of the day, Mel has business, a business mind, a business set. And not only Mel have it, her mom has it too. So you got
Yeah.
two strong black women, baby, can build a you could a
Empire.
small business into an empire and watch it happen.
Mm-hmm. Miss
Watch it
Stacy
happen.
said she was paid to do that. I believe so. Stacy says
Yeah.
that was Stormy's people. She called
Yeah,
Mel
we are
and did
relatives.
and everything. See, I started to slap her for saying that. I just started to slap that girl. I just and
But they so mad. They so mad. That's all they got. They ain't got nothing else. That's all they got. And Mel said, "That's all y'all got." Okay, because that ain't nothing but a lot of talk. Now let me get to this money.
that part right there. Thank you, Miss Maria. Stacy says she's going to jail because she's spiraling out of control. She need to go. She didn't have no right, y'all, to mess with that young girl that's trying to make it in this world with her little small business. And you sitting up there should be sleeping. You searching the damn web looking to see who got what. Go get your own buttercream. I
Ever
don't like
since
that.
ever since that boy, what was his name? Ever since he got her book straight, he told her what to do. Pal. Ever since he left, she been going downhill.
And she gonna go down here.
She been
Um,
going. She don't have no business sense at all. Her or her husband.
her husband is not into that stuff. He could care less. Give him
I would tell you what her husband is into, but
a puff puff give, and he just as happy as he can be.
yeah,
That's
he
he
gone.
said I cover up a whore. Inquiring
But
minds.
put it to you like this, he got a big old candy store.
Ooh,
Okay.
allegedly, a legend, a
Allegedly,
legend.
allegedly, allegedly. Yep. Oh,
It's called a
allegedly.
legend.
Yeah, but he got that's what allegedly. That's what I heard. He got a big candy store.
Miss
Allegedly.
Beautiful. I said the woman who did a review for us. Yes, ma'am. I can't stand that heifer. And that her right there sure was. Yeah, they're trying to complain. But I'm telling y'all, that girl face looked so different after she, did the moisturize. That child pumped too much put too much moisturizer in her hand. It ain't dissolving into my skin. Of course it's not. You don't put too much in. Oh, so
You could
Lord.
t- you could tell Stormy is all over it. Cause why would you go to social media and why you just didn't write your review? But you could tell Stormy hands is all on it. But at the end of the day, you bought it. And if you're not satisfied, and I know this for a fact, if you are not satisfied, you can return mail Adam
Mm-hmm.
item
Mm-hmm.
for a
That
refund.
part.
For a
That part
refund.
right there.
That part right there for a refund, and she will give you your refund. Yes, she will.
That's the Lord.
So
These
I know
people.
that for a fact.
They dragging Storm McMill ain't got nothing to
Yes,
do with
they
it. Lord,
is.
that Hispanic girl dragging Storm and let me get this 7th Avenue and get online and do my review so the people can. Girl, go sit down somewhere. She probably put water in the bottle, y'all. She probably took the whole bottle of the facial stuff, pour that over there. Cause I'm gonna put you back in this when I finish. Then she put the rest of it with water, and then she pumping it. Of course, you ain't got nothing in there. It's water. It's not
But you
foaming
know
like
what?
I
That's
thought it
fine.
was.
You know what? She did that. Everybody that bought and Neil have got millions of people to buy her products. Everybody that have brought her products, I had to test her products out. Her products is very good, very
It's
very good. I
it's
even got
vegan.
some of my family members. They like because I love the lip scrub. They bought her lip scrub. Well, my niece did, and
Mm-hmm.
my niece was like, I like this. I said I love her lip scrub.
Miss Angela said that lady spent over $100 on products and not satisfied. Well, she need to return it then and go sit down
Just
somewhere.
return
Everybody
it.
asking for her
That's all.
advice. Miss
She not
Sexy
gonna be
said,
coming. I promise you, she get back on here again and she gonna review something else, Emil. Why you keep buying the products then
right, and then
if
she
you're
gonna say,
not satisfied?
then she gonna call Mel a B talking about she sent her people in her inbox. What? She don't know about the. These people are so stupid, y'all.
They
She
trying to
just said,
start something with them. They trying to start something with Sean them.
yeah,
Sean them. They not like that. Whoever trying to inbox and be all up, they not like. They not finna go back and forth. They very professional, and that's what I love about Mel and her team. They are very professional. They not gonna go
mhm,
do the back and forward thing like Stormy and her hood rat people.
that part.
Because I heard of
Miss
this.
Stacy said,
They've been
said,
bullying people. They've been arguing with people when people calling for their products. Allegedly, this is what I heard in the YouTube streets.
oh yeah, absolutely. Miss Stacy
Yeah,
said, I put too much on your face, you stupid heifer.
you know when you
That's exactly what it was.
right, you know when you personally like trying to make a product look bad. But she's just one person because I made my video. I'm doing a before and after with her hair sermon. This I can do it right now because
Hold on for a minute.
the side of my hair have grown.
Miss
Yes,
Dorothy, Miss
and I
Dorothy,
did
hold
it.
on. Miss
I
Dorothy,
did it
hold
on
on.
YouTube. I'm
Miss
sorry.
Dorothy, hold up for 1 second.
Okay.
Mr. Norris Jones, first and foremost, if you entering the chat, you could at least speak. You do not have to be here if you don't want to be here. And please don't put no other CC's name up over here in my chat. I greatly appreciate it. Like I said, you are welcome to stay, but you come in on 10. How about saying, hey, is that the one lady that was over on blank the blank? Y'all still dumb. What page? No disrespect, ladies, but wow. You know what? I ain't.
But tell him now because the only page that I get on is this one.
It's her birthday. It's her birthday, y'all. Nobody got time to entertain
No.
that. I
So
mean,
the
you
answer to that is no, sir, or no, ma'am,
you
whoever
have
you is. The
conversation. You
only
don't
live I get
right.
on is this one.
You don't have no right coming in here calling nobody dumb. You ever been evidently your ass was dumb for popping up in here. How about that?
Oh,
Oh, Miss Sandra says they ought to show that as advertising that Stormy did 7th Avenue years ago when she liked Mill. That part right there. Yes, Miss Sexy. She got her birthday present. Silly ass.
Stormy got her people in everybody on everybody channel. She want everybody to listen to all y'all contents so she can see who talking bad about her so they can go back and that's how she rotate. That's how she is. Stop doing this, Stormy. You're gonna you already losing money, baby. You need to hold on to that money.
No, they just lurking around. Oh, they sound like they having a good time over there. Let me go. See how the devil operate. Y'all see how the devil
That's all
operate.
right.
But
But
happy birthday to you, boo, and bye.
we don't entertain the devil.
We ain't taking no L's over here. How about that?
No L. No L.
That part. Golly.
No L's.
Oh my
And
God.
the thing is, like, you can't, and I understand what people say now, you can't take it personal because I don't even know, and you don't even know these people, never seen them before or nothing like that. So whatever you say, hey, okay.
Bye. Oh, that
Okay.
part. Miss Faith says Mel Products is the bomb. I have everything Mel sell. Mel was live and I can't read the rest. But yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
thought about too. They just somebody trying to, nobody saying anything about bad about Mel's products. Can products be bad or whatever? Absolutely, y'all. It can.
Absolutely. Yes. Yes.
But
Yes.
will
Yes.
it
I'm
take
just saying if
will it take her you to send you a refund of your products? Absolutely not. That's not gonna happen. Just some crazy people trying to get some stuff started. Miss Faith says mail stuff is bomb sale. Mail was live, and I told her that not to refund me my money because I got the products. Oh, okay, that's good. Miss Stacy says
yeah.
it to be a good time over here. Oh, thank you, Miss Stacy. I greatly appreciate you. Um,
Yeah.
and I try to be nice to everybody. Y'all know God knows I be trying to be so nice to people, but Lord have mercy. I'm one
But you
for them.
know what, G Squad, when they come over here and trying to, type all that, let them type it. They waste their little fingers and stuff. See, when you entertain stuff, it's one thing Tyler Perry said. Tyler Perry said, if somebody call you out your name. You only what you answer to.
Yeah,
And
it
what
ain't
that
what it is.
means
Right.
is, right, you ain't, if you don't answer to it, you know it ain't you. Whatever they say, if you don't go back and forth with that person, like you can say what you want to say. It doesn't matter to me.
Well, I ain't
I'm
I
living.
don't go back and forth with her. I don't block. I ain't got to go back and forth.
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Every morning I wake up, open my eyes. I'm blessed. I feel like $1 million. Might not have $1 million, but that's how I feel.
Absolutely, that part right there. She'll be all right. What mess? God bless her on her journey. She gone on to somewhere else now, y'all. She ain't over here.
And the
That
thing
part.
is, why you? But that's why I say Stormy got her little people
Millions.
around everybody channel and trying to see if people says because she knows she out there. She know
They
her
call
name
them
out there.
millions. They call millions
Yeah.
Miss Dorothy.
No, I'm gonna get a name for them. They ain't millions.
No
But
million.
I'm gonna get a nice little name. I'm gonna get a
Oh my God.
nice reward.
Ooh.
No will. So Mel have like I say, uh, she was an inspiration to me. I love her spirituality. That's her journey, her spiritual
Mm-hmm.
journey. And just not me. A lot of women, thousands of women, and probably some men too. And stuff like that, and uh, they just enjoy her journey. And
Yeah.
that's what people see. It's a competition with Stormy with the product stuff. A lot of people don't look at Mel for just her products. They look at her testimony. They look at
That
her
part right there.
journey.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
because
look
she
at
has
her
helped so many
journey.
people across the world, and not only females, y'all. Males, some decent. God-free males go through the stuff that male have went through. Women can be doing the DV stuff too. Now, don't get it twisted.
Yes, yes. Women do it too. Yes. It's just like, and people didn't even have it probably even noticed. But when you brought up, the beehive, and I'm like, you know what? I said to myself, I said, this girl don't even say nothing either. And they've been saying so much stuff about Beyonce and her kids. And
Mm-hmm.
not one response. And there not one, and what she do, continue to what? Blow up. Be your
Mm-hmm.
boss.
If you really think about it, I mean, respond for I shouldn't have responded that chick, but she just called me off guard. I guess the part that really bothered me the most was just coming in here saying y'all dumb. How dare you? Ain't nobody dumb over here but you. How about that?
But what we were done for? Speaking the truth? The truth shall set
Evidently,
her free.
evidently, that part right
See,
there.
the truth hurt people. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And see, when the truth hurt them, that's when they come to be nasty because the truth hurt.
Mm-hmm.
You only what you answer to. So as we was talking, and if it bothered her, hey, we must have been telling the truth. Just saying.
She'll go over there. Why you gonna bring no that one that the dumb part and then to put somebody else's name in the chat is what bothered me the most. How dare
Oh,
you? You know better than to do that. You trying to create problems. I don't know those people over there. God bless them on their journey. Let them do what they do. I don't know
yeah.
what happened over there on nobody else's channel. That part.
Right. I was on one of Mel lives one time, and she tickled me. And I was just on there, and she took me. She was talking spiritually, and she was like, "You know what? She don't even read them." She said, "Oh, I gotta start blocking y'all. I'm sorry, but so if y'all see me do this, I'm just blocking."
Yeah, Miss
she
Maria
continued,
normally
and she
give them
continued
that.
to go on.
Yeah, she
She
Miss Maria,
continued,
either Miss Denise is in here, if she was in here, they wouldn't normally get them, but I guess I saw it before they did. I'm in Sexy said, "Yep, that's where the girl people gone, food, demon, evil spirits. We don't want you over here. Bye,
weather
please."
girl,
That part. Miss Stacy
weather
said,
girl.
"Yes, indeed, every single thing I've purchased from Seventh Avenue has been way better than I could have imagined. I have got no, I ain't got no money, but those products make me feel otherwise. It's a luxury brand. Absolutely, y'all go in the
It
mall
is.
and spend more money
Yes.
than that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
it's just people wanting to hate. That's it. That's all. They hate to see her elevating like she do. But y'all, the people, y'all got to remember, it ain't us elevating, Mel. It's God. Y'all favor
Yeah.
ain't fair. Process
Be
it.
be mad at him.
Now, you better be upset with him. I'm just saying. Miss Donna says all milk products are excellent. Absolutely.
Mhm.
Stacy says she get them. She get him sometimes. I can't read the rest right yet. But yeah, they mad at the wrong people.
And it's so crazy because it's like, okay, everybody is not gonna buy, they're gonna buy like there's some things I probably don't buy from Mel, and so but it's some of like her products that I really like the
Mhm.
hair serum. Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep on popping that off.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like when you go to Walgreens, you got a bunch of vitamins, but it's a certain vitamin that you take, right? You're gonna always
Hmm.
go to Walgreens and get that certain vitamin. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So Mel is continue to produce,
Yeah,
continue
that
to
part.
produce that
Miss
part.
Stacy says she get them sometimes. She always slaying the dragons, honey. Yes, she do. She really do. Sometimes she go in on them. I mean, it is what it is. Natty says, I guess I'm different because I don't think Beyonce is all of that. I know we didn't say she was all of that. We were just speaking
No,
on
no,
the lens, how the Beehive stung somebody that had
yeah.
a difference
We
with
just say no, on that. We just realized that. I just realized that she never like go back and forth with nobody on social media. That's the only thing that I was saying about her, it hit me, and I'm like, you know what, this lady, they didn't talked about her kids and her marriage and everything, but she never go back and forth with
Mhm.
nobody on social media,
Man,
and that's
Beyonce.
what I was saying.
And Mel setting herself up to retire. These people ain't thinking about these losers. Hey, Miss Harriet.
Mm-mm.
She says, hey y'all. Miss Sexy says, my sister told me don't. I can't see. Mm. But yeah, people gonna like who they like. It is what it is. I'm just saying. But I have been really enjoying Mel's journey, y'all. Overall. Um, Nobody, I don't never say she's perfect because nobody's perfect, but Jesus Christ is the
That's
only person
it.
that's perfect. But people
And
be
the
like,
only thing she's telling us is that's who y'all go to, because that's who I'm going to is God. I'm
mm-hmm,
praying and fasting. That's who I'm worshiping him and stuff.
mm-hmm,
So Stacey, that's why I say I love her spiritual journey, because I'm like, you know what? If he do it for her, he can do it for me.
absolutely. And she says that herself. Now she
Yeah.
do say that.
Yeah. It's not about
Uh,
her at all.
Sexy Diva says, my sister told me don't buy no more off oil from Melody because I got two oil of each scent. Oh my goodness.
You see,
Lord.
sexy things say, these what I like so bad.
Yeah, you can get carried away, y'all, but
Yeah.
just think about it. As long as you buy something that you like, and if you go to work and you feel like spoiling yourself or whatever, there's nothing wrong with that. Uh
Nothing wrong with that.
to each his own though. I'm just like this. God bless them on their journey. That's it, that's all. Anybody got
Yes.
time? Do y'all know how much time and how you be aging, worrying about what folks saying about you and stuff? If you just really sit and think about it, you worried about this and talk about you, worried about that and talk. You can't do nothing about it. You can't change the people. Lord, I tell
Mm-mm.
my kids all the time, you're gonna be dead 40, 50 years, and guess what? Somebody gonna still be talking about you. Hey,
Hey,
Hernandez.
honey.
Hey, they can't talk. They can't talk about mail. Mail packed 300 orders in 30 minutes, and
Come
Storm
on, Nettie,
and
tell me.
Stormisha still got orders ain't been shipped out from what was that Black Friday on TikTok. You don't know how Stormisha products work because you ain't never got them.
That
That's
part. You
right.
better come through with the 30-minute party, Hernandez. That part.
Girl, don't play with me. And I guess I'm the odd man out because I'm not a big Beyonce fan.
I,
No, I was trying to compare. I was like, when I thought about it, I'm like, you know what? Beyonce doing, I don't know if she took a page out of Mel book, but it is really true that, silence is everything. And
it
then
is.
when you silence and not go back and forth with those people, you see those people like blessing on top of blessing on top of blessing,
Well, my
and
mama
then
taught me as a child, you never let your right hand know what your left
but your
hand do.
left hand doing, come on. My grandma
Absolutely. That
told us
is so
that.
true. But
My grandma told us
sometimes, y'all,
that.
I'm a
Yep.
Leo, and sometimes I just be popping off, but I'm learning to humble myself, and I'm so thankful to God for it, y'all. You know, it's a true
Yeah.
testimony. I'm enjoying the journey because sometimes folks just get on your nerves. Now you be
Oh,
like,
now,
who you talking to?
gee, you know I will pop off now. You
We,
know
yeah,
I'll pop off
we
in a
human
heartbeat.
on that. We human. Yes.
I will. But
Yeah,
but
we
but
all
see, they need to be talking about that lady that came forth about Stormisha stealing.
Hmm.
You see that?
Yes,
They ain't
that
talking
oh
about
that's
Hispanic,
that.
that
that's all
Hispanic
over you
girl,
see see.
Aunt Natty, you talking about the Hispanic girl?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's all over.
that made me ill when I woke up this morning because she's trying to, do an honest living and Stormy up there picking and poking and trying to bully that young girl. That's not fair, y'all. It is just
That's the
not
part
right.
right there. The bullying.
Let me
Yes, I
tell you
don't like
something.
that.
Stormy
Mhm.
all mouth just like Dust Mike. They ain't
Mhm.
about that life.
Mm-mm. I don't think so either on that.
That part. Miss Sexton says I buy every sales so I can have all my favorites on deck. That see, Miss Sexton got me in a pickle in a mess now. I can't be going over there like that, y'all. I just cannot. Miss Aries says they accuse me of being a bully because the girl that did a negative review, I commented that she was not a good actor. And that she didn't convince me that male products are bad. Girl, I told you she poured it out, poured water in the bottle. That's how come it didn't foam up. Miss Sexy says, I am not a Beyonce fan either, but Beehive don't play about her. Absolutely. And that's what I was saying. Like evidently Karen, what's her name? Carrie Hilson didn't. I don't know why she didn't know that. Miss Faye says, that is Aunt Natty. Me either, Aunt Natty.
But I mean the thing of it is that's just like what's that Nicki Minaj guy? Sometimes they go. I love Mel to death. I'm not a millimeter, but I'm a huge Mel fan. I admire
Right.
her.
Right.
And the only reason I say I'm not a millimeter because I'm a leader, not a follower.
Mhm.
Right.
That
Okay.
part
Right.
right there, Aunt Natty. That
Mm.
part right
That's
there.
the
See,
reason,
But
that's the reason why I say
that's
she got fans and she got millimeters. She has fans and millimeters.
and the
That's how.
thing about it is, baby, I shop with Mel. I don't sell an oil. I don't buy her skin cleanser because I'm a Mary Kay consultant and my cleanser works wonders for me. I can
Right.
go on camera right now and nobody would think I'll be 70 next month.
mm-hmm. I mean,
It,
Aunt Natty, that would not be a smart thing to do to put down something that you've been with
That's a
dealing
sure.
with
Oh, look
too.
at you, beautiful.
Uh-huh. Something
the
that you've been
19th of
dealing
next
with.
month, I'll
Skin.
be 70 years old.
Girl,
Look
you
at
better
that
put them boots
skin.
on the
Come on
ground.
now.
Girl. You better put them boots on the ground. I see you.
Black don't crack.
So, I'm just saying. And
Black don't
I've
crack.
been using, I was using Mary Kay before I started selling it, before I even knew about a male. I've been using it. I started working on my skin in my 20s because I do wear makeup. And that lady taught me, especially if you wear makeup, you have to take care of your skin. Never go to
Skin,
sleep
yeah.
with makeup on.
Never. Gotta clean it off. Yep.
I
I
Miss
know how
Ashley,
to.
we ain't comparing male to that child. She said, "Come on, ladies, we can't be comparing a woman who receives 1,000 orders to a woman that receives 10,000 orders. We're not comparing. We just holding a general conversation about stuff that we
Girl,
Right.
can
I'm
just
not gonna
relate.
even get into that.
Mm-mm.
Mhm.
But
There's no
may,
comparison. It's the
but
business part.
if you got a warehouse full of workers,
Right.
you should be able to do it.
Aunt Nettie, them her family members.
I wouldn't give a damn if that was her mammy and her grandmammy. It is no reason for somebody. This is April. If I order something on Black Friday, I should have it before Easter. Neither Wanda and Ray Charles can see that.
Well, that part.
But
I
did
Miss
her
Faith
husband
says,
say? Did her husband say that versus people that are work with is your family? Did he say that on one
yes,
of the
He got his family
episodes?
up in there too. Girl, bye.
All of
all
them.
of
All
them,
of them.
all
All
of
of them
them.
trying to push that mess out.
Mm-hmm. I Miss
And
Faith
it's
says
coming from
somebody got hurt.
Alabama.
Alabama.
Yeah, she gonna run up on the wrong person, but I just felt bad for the young lady that's just trying it because Stormy thinks she a big whatever. She call herself dominating or trying to. You don't do that. That's how come that girl
Okay,
can't
I
get no
just don't like the
blessings.
part she. I don't like the
You
part she bullying her. I don't
you
like that
don't be
bullying.
blessed when you in the midst of some mess.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's right. That's right. That is so
And ain't
true.
nobody
So true.
comparing male to Stormy because there's no comparison, baby. You
None
can't
at
compare where
all.
you can't compete.
Come
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
on, now. Come on, None. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That part.
Now
That
I
part.
said I was gonna get on here very peaceful today.
You being peaceful.
But you
I
know
know you
what,
are
y'all?
being peaceful.
Sometimes y'all, this is a true story. Sometimes y'all, and I hate to do this myself. You know, when I enter something at the like the tail end, I get caught out there on the tail end, so I'm trying to fit. But you can't do that. Just hang around a little bit and try to pick up on the conversation, and then you'll get a better understanding. But just dropping in on like the tail end, yeah, it's hard to try to figure out what was said.
Yeah,
What you
that was probably who made that comment? Probably a troll for Stormy.
That's what I
um
said on that.
But
I said,
regardless,
all over
you can't
trouble.
Stormy can't compete when she don't compare.
um
I said it again for those in the back.
mm,
Say it one more time.
Mel has a chemist. We have saw her. She has told us what's in the product.
um I'm not gonna read this comment, but I'm gonna say this. It
Read it. Go
doesn't
ahead,
matter.
read it.
It doesn't matter what you have or what you selling or what you're not or whatever, whether it's a cake or pie or anything. Everything is not gonna be for everybody, y'all, and that's okay. We
It
just have
is.
been having a conversation. We've been having some laughs and all of that. I don't know
G.
what topic, ma'am.
Read that comment.
Read her reviews, please. I know you ladies are fans, but there are unsatisfied customers out there, believe it or not. And just what I was saying, I'm sure they is, but all they got to do is return it and get their money.
I bet you they won't be getting no gift card or no Gucci bag. At least they got the product to give a review. How about that?
But that is
Again,
true.
if I let me tell you something, I got a customer call me yesterday. Only reason I ain't got her order out, she zailed me her money. I'm waiting on it to pop up.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go right to my computer, print out my shipping label, and I'm
Hmm.
gonna have her stuff in the mail. I ain't got no overhead because I don't ship from the post office. I got pirate ship. I go in my office. I pull her product off the shelf. I get my pink bubble bag. I weigh it on my scale that I got from Amazon for like $20. Been had it 3 years and it still works perfect. My labels come from Amazon.
I
What
know
I would
you
pay six or
Texas
seven
Deacon.
dollars to ship from the post office.
I'm gonna put
It
y'all
cost
in the
me three
corner.
or four to ship from my house. I bet you can't nobody say they done ordered no Mary Kay from Natty Spencer on
See,
Black
that's good
Friday and they
business.
ain't
See,
got
that's
it by
good
yet.
business. That's good
That part.
business right there. That part.
Wait a minute, y'all. Miss Stacy says, I don't know if that was shade towards Melody, but I don't care how many orders a woman receives. The quality of the product is what matters to me. And what difference does it make if you don't get it?
Exactly what I just said.
Hmm.
Honey, Miss Honey says, Storm is going to get a rude awakening because the things that her case against Miss like Titanic, but she's going to have to answer to that after Maurice's case is over. Then it's her turn. She lied. Yeah, swinging up there like she was doing something. Miss Ashley says, read the reviews. She don't do it. She ignores folks. And Miss Sexy Davis says, bye, Ashley. We didn't.
They know they behind the bushes today, boy.
Let them
Woo,
come
Lord.
on out, baby. I'm ready for them. I'm gonna be a millimeter today. Come on out. I'm gonna be
Look
more
at
than a
that.
fan.
Wait a minute. Miss Anthony said about Ashley, we didn't say it wasn't.
See, you probably need to get some oil. And I really love that vanilla. Oh, it is so good. You
It
probably,
is.
cause you probably actually like your name.
Ashley. Ashley.
Y'all be nice. Y'all be nice.
I told
Sensitive to my hey y'all, DT pause. Oh, I can't see it. This darn thing. Y'all. Go ahead, y'all. Okay, here it is. She says, hey y'all, DT pause all terrific, but not China. So what the girl going to do? She got big fish to fry. Miss
so
Ashley says
is.
the order from her, and she says I order from her, and I don't like the products, but that's my opinion. No one should get bashed about it as well. Absolutely, Miss Ashley, it's up to you. My
Ain't nobody
suggestion.
bashing you, but
Hold on,
you
Aunt
need to
Natty.
come correct.
Just to you, Ashley, just let her know, send her email or something and get a refund. That's it and that's all. You could have been using some other products and sometimes, y'all, this is true too.
You
When you
just don't
switching
like
over
it.
to products, your skin have to adjust to sports new, what you're trying to do new. It's like your hair. You're trying to color your hair, but I ain't been using this product right here. It's gonna take a minute, y'all. It has to adjust to the product.
And
Honey
and
says,
then some
oh,
people just may not like it.
yeah,
That's
Right.
all right.
and that's
But I bet you one
Okay.
thing. I bet you down to a bucket of shit. She ain't got many bad reviews as Stormisha.
oh no,
That's
absolutely
the
not.
weather girl.
I bet you
Somebody
a
told me the
dime to a
weather girl.
bucket of shit.
Miss Honey says all those wait a minute, all those lies Storm is telling is going to catch up with her, and then it'll be all over just like her hair serum. And she tried to switch it up to 2.0, shaking my head. Hey Miss Tina, she says
Now,
Ashley,
now I will
it's
say
funny
this.
if you think Mel only has 1,000 products, girl. Bye. Hey Miss Mary, she says in my opinion, thankfully Miss Mel got away from Mr. Martell before he gave her some STD. Lord, yes, absolutely.
I tell
Hallelujah.
you this, G. Now I
Ma'am,
did order from Stormy. Her eggs baked.
I did too, Aunt Nettie. It was really
Baby, I
good.
loved and I give her props for that. I
Mm-hmm.
loved her edge bake. But
That
now
edge
you can't
control,
find it. She stopped doing her products what she was good at
yeah. Now
and went to something else.
the edge control was something special, y'all. It did not flake, it did not itch, it did not none of that. And I'm not even a person that
It didn't
slap
make
that
your
slicks
hair
my hair down.
stiff and sticky.
Mm-hmm.
I
I think
loved it.
she should go back full time with her her hair stuff.
Yeah, I
You
don't know if
know,
she can go
and ain't
back with
nobody bashing her stuff. My thing is the business, thing of it. I just
And
don't feel like we have, business oriented. That's
and
all.
then you got to have good customer service.
Yeah,
yes.
Stormy
you got to
come
have
off
good
on her
customer
customer.
service. She got her
Stacey
little cousin, them cussing people out on the phone and all that. They threatening people and all that,
Yeah,
telling
but
people
see,
that's
they
not
torturing
good.
that young lady, y'all, and that's not fair.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry,
not good.
and of
Ain't got
course, I
nothing to do
know
with
there
her
gonna be
products.
people that like Stormy. I mean, but spend that's your
Yeah,
money. Spend it wherever you
right.
want to, how you want
Being
to.
with the
That's
game.
on you.
Right.
Let me read this. Stacy says, "Ain't no dissatisfied customers. That's people who funny face paid to lie about Mel's products. People need to sit down somewhere and get some business of their own since they want to be critics." Honeybee says, "At Stacey Bell, yes, and I can't wait for her nostrils to close up." Miss Diva talking about some Ashley. You came with the smoke, so you get what you get. You could said I don't like her products, but you come and talking about review. Bye, Felicia. Miss Stacy says that Mary Taylor, child. Mm.
See, I know they're bigger than I am. I'm just a small home based business. But
Right.
I have excellent customer service.
And that's it. That what
Now,
brings the customers back.
let me tell you something. It's
Tell them
I
I
know
know.
right here in my city, it's about I'm in a small town in Arkansas, Forest City. You can check the population. We have
I know you
several
ever been
Mary
to
Kay.
Helen, Arkansas.
Huh?
You ever been to Helen, Arkansas?
Girl, Helena all the time. We got some sister consultants in Helena on our team.
Oh, my people from Helen, Arkansas.
We go to Helena, West Helena all the time. Sue
Yeah,
Fonzie, Annie Blue,
yeah,
Ruth and
yeah.
Pride.
They got that red clay, that red
They
well,
used
we
to
call it
have it
clay.
here. They
We
now
call
they
it
throw
clay.
it out and
Miss
play.
Miss Stacy says that Mary Taylor child, cause him and dog breath keep some HF on their lips. Oh my goodness. Stacy says they stay with a breakout. Oh my goodness. Miss Sensitive says Ashley, one of them. She sound like she is. But
Well,
don't keep me
Ashley,
honey.
uh, go check out my Instagram and I'll drop my website down. Since you didn't like uh male
SAD.
skincare program. Try mine. And when you order from my website, make sure you put your phone number on there. And once I know you received your product, I would check a week and see if it's working. And I do have 100% money back guarantee. Check that T.
That
Clock
part.
that T.
Ting,
T.
ting.
That's what I do. When I get a new customer on skincare, I call them a week after they get it to see if they're having any problems. How's it working for them? I call them 3 weeks. On the week, I ask them how are they using it, make sure they're using it in the proper sequence, how
Hmm.
much they're using, because it only takes a small amount.
Mm-hmm.
I do that. But I'm small. They big. They can't afford to call every customer.
Yeah, that is so true, Netta. But yeah, let's just keep it a bug. Everybody just ain't gonna like it. A lot of people don't like it. Keeping it real. People don't even like you cause your name. So you
Yeah.
expect them to like some products. I mean, people gonna be people. Mel
Can I
ain't
tell
moving
you a
no
little
sleep behind
secret,
them.
G?
Ma'am.
People didn't like me before. My mama used to tell us all the time, I like so and so. She said, girl, they didn't like you before you were born. They saw me pregnant. She said, oh, my mama name was Lily Mae, but people around here called her Leechy Mae. She said, they said, oh, Leechy Mae, you finna have another. She said, sure is. Ask your husband about it. And keep on
Mm-hmm.
walking.
Miss
I got
Stacy
my
says,
flip mouth from my mama, God rest her soul. And she still had a flip mouth at 100 when she died.
Miss Stacy says, okay, Ashley is a liar because one thing about Mel is that she's accountable for her products. Stop lying, Ashley.
Yes.
That part, and I can totally agree with that. Stacy says,
Yeah.
"Oop, not Ashley like you."
Bye, Ashley.
Oh God.
No, Ashley, don't leave. For real. Go to
Come
Mary.
back,
You can go to the Mary Kay website. Type in my name, Natty with an N, Spencer, and it'll pull you up. You can place an order. It would notify me when you place it. It will also notify me when your order has been delivered. I will give you 1 week after delivery date, and I will check to see how the product is working for you. And I don't know your age group. We have them from now. I finally had to graduate to the repair, not because I really needed, but because of my age. I wanted to make sure I didn't do a lot of sagging and have turkey necks and all of that.
Hey.
We
Mm.
have it from teenagers for acne all the way up to time wise repair. You pick out the one for you.
Miss Stacy says, "Oop, not Ashley, not not Ashley like your name." Oop. Miss Ashley says, "I'm not a liar. That's why certain blacks won't succeed. Can't take constructive criticism without throwing insults and being called a liar." Um, well, Miss Ashley, everybody has their opinion. Uh,
And please don't use the race thing, Ashley. It's not just black folks. You got black, brown, white. Trust me,
yeah.
I've seen a lot of people use all different type of products, and stuff. And one thing you probably is right. We need to uplift, everybody and stuff like that. You totally correct on that. But at the end of the day, I don't know if you're lying or not. I don't care. But at the end
Mm,
of the day, that lady products is vegan, and that's why I tried it. But I try other products. I don't just use male products. I go to Victoria's Secret. Bath and Body Work. It's a lot of products in they places I like too. So, you know, it ain't no stop. I can't stand when people use the black card. Like it's just black people do this. No, no.
And I
Yeah.
did uplift Stormy. I said her edge, babe, was fantastic. Are you
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
listening, Ashley?
Mm-hmm.
I
Miss
didn't use
Stacy.
the grow serum because my hair grows every 2 weeks. My beautician have to cut a little bit more for it to keep it short like I like it. That's how fast my hair grow. I
Now
don't
her
use grow serum.
Stormy's edge control, like I said, it was excellent. The serum, it was really really thick. So if you have thin hair, it won't work for you. It's basically for somebody that has that thick coarse hair. But it's just like everything is. Everything is not for everybody. Miss Stacy says now Ashley
Mm.
want to act innocent. She ain't say nothing about not liking it. She came in talking about you can't compare. Girl, anybody who don't like SAB and used it, use the quality. Hi, Ashley, in my Porsche voice. Miss Face says she got.
That ashy.
Oh my God. Y'all
I
know
mean,
what? And let me tell y'all, it's the most people coming out windmilling for Stormy. We didn't create this chaos. Stormy created that chaos coming at that
For
young lady
sure.
trying to start her business. So if you're gonna be angry with anybody while you're going from probably chat to chat, be angry at Stormy. She go
That's
mess
it.
with Stormy for messing with that girl that won't thinking about her. If you want to
you
do
know
Them are
why
something,
little, them,
Storm is
them
not
are
gonna
little
prosper.
teenage, them are little teenage relatives doing all that. Only kids do stuff like that. Ain't nobody got time to be going back and forth with y'all. If you don't like the product, don't buy it.
Miss
Simple as
Stormy
Stacy
did
said,
Kyle's
actually, if you
dirt.
don't like what we saying, exit. Cause first she got bad reviews. Now I can't read the rest.
like I said, Mel got bad reviews too. A lot of people get, I mean, some people did get Mel bad reviews. Mel ain't got all good reviews. You know, Stormy
That's
got a
with
lot of bad
anybody.
reviews.
Like G say, everything is not for everybody.
Right,
Mhm.
right,
But I
right.
know
And
I would well, first of all, what Stormy sell is not in my demographic to use. I use their vanilla oil and I like the blueberry oil because we come out with an oil around Christmas time. It's not a staple with us. But
mm,
I use Mary Kay from head to toe. We even got a pedicure kit. I use it from head to toe. Baby, my feet is baby soft. I go
Nettie,
to the
don't Mary Kay have like different items like for seasons and stuff like that?
yes, ma'am.
Because I remember my mother was, I forgot what she used to buy. And her Mary Kay lady, this lady been my mother consulted for years. And she used to always tell my mother, it ain't in season yet. And I'm like, in season. I used to look through the Mary Kay books. I sure did. Nice. They've been out for years. I was a kid.
Yeah, I'll
I'm
be
57
70,
years old.
and I've
I
been
was
using
a kid.
Mary Kay. Been in big. Well, I guess I started in my fort. No, Mary Kay been in
Um,
business 60 years.
Yeah.
Mary
No,
Kay
That's
this
has
is
been
another
around
actually
for a
thing.
long time.
no. This is their 63rd year. Cause when we went to seminar for their 60th year, baby, they put baby, they did us so good. They threw a party out of all parties. And
Do
I
they
was
still give
using
away
it
the pink
so much.
Cadillacs? Do they still give away the pink Cadillacs?
Yes, ma'am. You start out with a
Mm.
Malibu, end up with a my
Baby.
team. And I'm just starting to work on a team. I
Hmm.
have 1, 2, 3, 4 team members, so I'm a red jacket. But the thing with those cars, you earn them. You have to have so many consultants on your team. And as a whole unit, you have to be a director. And for your whole unit, they have to sell so much a month. And you can only contribute so much of that yourself. Your team
Mm.
has to do. But you can, if you don't want the car, they can give you a check every month.
Mm.
Let me
Yeah,
read
yeah.
this. Miss Ashley says, wait a
Oh,
minute. Miss
Ashley,
Ashley says, ask
Ashley.
me if you don't like what we're saying, exit. Cause first she got bad reviews. Now you used her products, don't like it, girl. pick one. Ashley says, I don't care for Stormy or Mel's products, but I did support. But I
Yeah. What you
natural
mad
product
for?
from goddess of the sea beauty. If interested in supporting another black business. Thank you, Miss Ashley, for that information. She says, Stacy
Oh,
says, no.
she trying to tell somebody else stuff. Go on, Ashley.
Miss,
Go on, Ashley.
she said, okay, just saying, boo. Miss
Go
Stacy says,
on, Ashley. You could have did that in the beginning, Ashley, because it's all about the small black businesses. So you could have said that in the beginning. You could have threw that business out there in the beginning while everybody here is in the chat. You know,
You
like you do
you
all that
see
and then you
how I
come
put
with it.
mine out there, didn't you?
I
yeah,
know, she comes so in the beginning she come in nasty and then you want us to, no, I'm sorry. I don't support negative.
yeah. It's making a lot of sense now. Stacy
It's
says,
just like what Annette said. Annette said, I supported Stormy. I gave Stormy her props too.
mm-hmm,
And she talking about we bashing Stormy. We not bashing her. Like we say, she don't have good customer service. I
I'm
don't know what
bashing
her product is.
because I don't like the way she's doing that young girl. Miss Stacy says no. We
Yes, bullying people and threatening people and all that. That's not good. That's what we was talking about, Ashley. If you
she
was
said
paying
we need Seventh
attention.
Avenue Beauty. Period. Pooh. That part. Ashley says
Look,
okay. Just saying, boo. Our sexy diva says mighty funny where the girl get busted stealing and take people ideas. Now melody in y'all mouth like y'all teeth. How she get in it? That part right there. Miss Maria says, "Hey, push campers, I'm gonna need 10 of y'all to pop out and tap the screen. It don't cost a thing. Subscribe, support $G Strickland 8. Super chat, super stickers, and share the video. Join for $2.99." And she says, "Thank you, thank you, Miss Maria." Our face says, "I love Mary Kay, Angel Fire." Yes, I like that one too.
And we don't
that's
have
what it
that
is,
anymore.
Annette.
But
That's what it is. That's
we
what
don't
it is,
have
Annette. I'm sorry,
Wait
y'all,
a
for
minute,
going
y'all.
crazy.
Hold up, y'all. Hold up. I'm gonna need all y'all to tell Miss Ashley bye. Miss Ashley says, "But I enjoy the engagement, ladies. Have a good day. Thank you so much for
Be
have a
stopping
good
blessed,
day,
by."
Miss
Miss Ashley. And
Ashley.
don't forget to look me up on Mary Kay website. I am a black small
Hold
black
up.
business owner.
Annette,
Wait a minute.
Annette, remember I was trying to tell you my mother bought this perfume and I did not know what it was. That's what it is. Thank you, whoever said it.
Well, we
Hey,
don't
y'all.
have
Wait a
agent
minute.
power anymore.
The
But
next
we
time,
got one
Ashley,
called
Oh,
Live Fearlessly.
the next time, Ashley, all
no.
you gotta do, thank you for coming by. But the next time you want to support somebody, it could be your own products. Just let us know, and it's okay
Yeah,
if you want to do
yeah,
that. But we just over here shooting the breeze, having a conversation, enjoying our Thursday afternoon.
that's
She
all.
said, but I, she said she bye. She said, but I enjoy the engagement, ladies. Have a good day. You too as well. You're
You too.
always
Be blessed.
Sexy Diva says we talking about small business. Why put down Melody Black business down that part? Hey, simply she says I tried that donut glaze via my coworker and the ish smelled like burnt marshmallow. Hey, Miss
I can't
Candy.
say nothing about her products because I never used none of her products before. So I can't
Miss
say
Candy
anything
says,
about it.
she says, hey y'all, what we talking about? Well, Miss Candy, today makes 5 years. We started off with that, Mel took that been saying woo woo, and we just got to talking about the product. Myself didn't like the way Stormy is coming at this young girl that's trying to do her
Yeah,
product, and they
yeah,
bullying
bullying
her
her.
online
Yeah,
and taking her
that's not.
video down and all kinds of stuff, y'all. That's
Yeah,
not right.
that's not
Miss
cool.
says that simply beautiful. Welcome. Stacy says, bye, Ashley. Ashley Mill is extremely successful. Meanwhile, you're over here trying to sway us from supporting a black business. That's why we have trouble succeeding. Stop it, girl.
But it's money out there for all them. It's money out there for every last one of them. I had I ordered from let me get some of these content creators name right because I ordered a cup from here for hot tea. I ordered one of her mugs and stuff. So I do, when I see them selling stuff and stuff like that, yeah, I will order something. So I'm
But you
gonna
know what? I
support.
think
It
the
makes
bottom line
sense.
with Miss Ashley was she wanted to try to, promote somebody's business in here, and that's fine if that's what she wanted to do. But
But she
you know,
came in
don't
wrong.
come in on the tail end of
Yep.
the conversation trying to tell us what to say, because you won't get the people upset. I'm just saying. Miss Faith says bye. Miss Candace says the girl should sue her. I can't read the rest.
Uh-uh.
No, it's this
Sue
thing
her
they put
ass
up here.
off.
No, it's a thing that YouTube StreamYard has put up here, and I can't move it. I have no control over it, so I have to wait till the chat move up a little bit to read people's comment. I don't know why they put it there. I can do what it tells me to do, and this little symbol still gonna be here, so it is what it is. They've been doing some upgrading, and I don't know why, but yeah. But yeah, that's what really bothered me. Miss Candy said the girl should sue her for taking her intellectual property. Absolutely. Miss Marissa says, "G, can you no? If I tap it, it don't go nowhere. It just stay. See what they put in the chat. If I tap on it, it just put that in the chat. So, I don't know why they put it there.
So Aunt Natty, tell us about what you think about Mr. Martell. Do we need to go look for him? See, is he at Marlene's house with a glass of wine?
Girl, let him stay wherever rock he done crawled on, and I hope he done took slop with him.
Natty, you know he in the closet crying today now.
Not in the closet.
He
Yeah,
done dotted sloppy slop's eyes up.
Yeah, I
but
keep on
Natty,
thinking about that Aunt Natty. I say he beating that girl up, allegedly.
he still
In
says she
my
got 5
opinion,
years. He gonna wait
every
5
time
years.
Mel do a TikTok, every time Mel be on live at a dinner with her crew, every time Mel take vacation, in my humblest opinion, in
Mm-hmm.
my in my personal y'all,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
come up close. This is secret. I don't want everybody to
Okay,
hear.
okay, we can hear you. We can hear you. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead.
He tearing that ass up. He whooping that ass fine as cat hair.
Ta-da! Ta-da! Ta-da!
But you know what? She wanted that.
Mm-hmm.
She couldn't stop till she got him. And she still
Mm-hmm.
ain't got him. That
Sure.
man don't be more. It was fun while it was a secret.
Of
Mm.
course it is.
But now you can bring me out in the public. It ain't so fun no more.
You know why I was fun on Nettie? Because they was
Nobody
spending
got
our girl
me.
money. They was spending our girl
The
money.
fun part, it ain't even about that was her fun part. His
That was
fun part was
nothing.
I can sneak away and do this.
Mm-hmm.
But now I go home to my wife and live my happy life at home. And then when I want to come have some fun, I can come over here and to get the
Mm-hmm.
freaky shit done. But now that the freaky shit is available on a 24-hour basis, it's not
He
that
said
much
too
fun
much.
no more.
He said too much.
Miss Stacy said, didn't y'all hear that Grisita or whatever that child name is say that Nostradamus be over there playing on people's accounts? I did hear her say that. She said she has bots leaving bad reviews, ordering products, then canceling. Then you get then you got the Ashley. I had two over here today that's coming with that foolish stuff, trying to somehow interject mail into Stormy's situation. That makes me sick doing that, y'all. I don't like
I
that.
mean, if she doing that, like I said, Mel, if you want your money back, Mel will give you your money back with no problem at all.
That
So
But
she
part.
let
ain't
me tell
doing
you
nothing.
something. That just show you Mel is doing something right. Cause she is
Yep.
living rent free in all them hoes head. From
Mm.
Yeah.
Carlos on down to Slow Slop. She
But
living
Aunt
rent
Natty, you know
free.
what? That is true. But at some point, you just get tired of being inserted in something that you ain't got nothing to do with
I
it.
know
Never
it.
tell her to do that. Stormy did that mess by herself.
I
Mm-hmm.
know. But you know what? When God get tired of it,
Amen.
Mel done gave it to God.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, God,
Come on
he
now.
already. When Stormy did Kyle the way she did, not only did that man turn her business around, he got on these internet streets and he windmill for that hoe.
He sure
He
did.
even gave her
Yes, he did.
$40,000 of his money to get back on track.
Mm-hmm.
And cause
Mm-hmm.
he told her you can't spend that money like that. We got to keep these books right. You get an
Right.
attitude.
Yeah.
Aunt Natty, Miss Bates says, Aunt Natty, what took the place of Angel Fire?
Live fearlessly. Oh, it smells so good, y'all.
Live fearlessly. Y'all know what? Wait a minute. Miss Candy says sneaking was exciting. Absolutely, Miss Candy. And Stacy says, bye, girl. But y'all, I got let me give a shout out to Miss BT. Woo woo. Y'all, I think Miss Black Titanic got like 11,000 subscribers in what, a week or something like that.
Oh,
I
no.
remember listening to her when she was going through an emotional moment, and I just let her know, stop by, that I was praying for, and I hope all that the people just leave her alone. But yeah, and then she was coming back. She said that she had got so many subscribers, so they keep messing with her, and God keep blessing. I know that's the truth.
That's what
Speak it,
I'm
Miss
talking about.
Janet.
Baby, that's what he do. God say, pray for your enemy and I'll make him your footstool. That
Come on
don't mean
now.
he gonna do nothing bad to him. That mean you gonna step on them on your way up to the top.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. That's right.
That's when I pray for mine every day.
Mm-hmm. But you know what, Aunt
I
Natty?
had to get it. I had to pray to get it right. I
You know
pray for
what?
my supervisor.
You know what, Aunt Natty, whenever Dr. Shanita made that statement, it's hard. When we first heard something like that, y'all, we don't really process it. But once we take our time and just hear and process what that person is saying, it really makes a lot of sense.
When
Is it
she
easy?
said it,
No,
I
it's
know
not
Yeah.
y'all
easy,
taking
y'all.
that all out of context. That's biblical.
Yeah.
God says pray for your enemy. It's
Enemy.
easy to pray for
Yeah.
your friends.
Mm-hmm.
A true testament of having faith is praying for
Yeah.
your enemy. Because his words say, I if you hold your peace, I will fight your battle.
Fight
Yes,
the
he will.
battle.
He said the battle belongs to him, not us. And at the
Absolutely.
end of the day, and then it's, and then you're right, it's in that prayer. He say, I prepare oh Lord, I have to say the whole prayer, but it's my mama's favorite prayer. I prepare a place, prepare a place before my enemies. Oh my God, I gotta say the whole prayer. But I think the prayers in Psalms, and it's in my mind. I just can't say it out of my mouth.
I
Uh,
We know what you're saying.
but
Miss
he
yeah.
Texadena
tells you
says, Miss
he put
Texadena,
I said
scripture
that
and
prayer. I
said
said that prayer. I go prepare a place before my enemy something. Oh, sit at the table with my enemy something. Oh, I'm so sorry.
prepare
he
to
But
prepared the table before me in the presence
my
of
enemies. Come on,
mm-hmm.
Come on, and Natty, give it to me. Give it to
Psalms
me.
23.
Come on, and I'm in Psalms too. I am. That I just
He
said
prepared
the prayer
the table
yesterday.
for me in the presence of
Of
my
my
enemies.
enemies.
And that made
Hey,
me think about when Mel took them little hoolums on that trip. And she was at the table with all her enemies, except
all
her
of it.
two friends.
Wait a minute,
Except
hold that thought right there, y'all. Sexy Diva says, I love Mary Kay makeup. Woo woo. I know that's right. Mary Kay they have some good stuff, y'all.
well, if you
Miss
don't have a
My mother
consultant,
does
go
not
to
got
my
nothing but
website.
me, okay?
Can I tell her my website, G?
Absolutely, you can put it in the link if you got it.
I don't know how to do that. But
Put
it's
it in the bike chat, Aunt Natty. I get it. Candy says praying for your enemy does not mean you forgot what they did to you. Absolutely.
Oh no, that's right.
Um,
That's right. You
Miss
don't forget.
also says, she says, Amen, BT, make your enemies your footstool. I was so happy for her, y'all, when I heard that,
Yes.
because Lord, I just cannot keep my mouth closed. Faith says, Aunt Natty, what replace? Aunt Natty, didn't you say what replace Angel Fire?
live fearlessly.
Live fearlessly, Miss Faith. Hey, Miss Salt
But
and Light.
that man, Miss Anetti, my mama, you when I say my mama bought bottles of that perfume, that was the perfume to go to. Yes. And I kept trying to think about the perfume, but when that lady said it, it sure was that what was it. My
Yeah,
mama
y'all
had
know what that two colors makes me see. He always up there trying to toot that girl horn like he blind and he can't see this mess she out there doing to her. Innocent. The young lady is totally innocent, y'all. She didn't do nothing to deserve what she going through. Taking down her video and all of that stuff. Boy, that is
Well,
not
you
right,
know,
y'all.
Carlos is known for being messy. Carlos do not like black women that are successful. He push
Mm-mm.
up the ones that he think need him. Stormy would have been better off to stay with her hair products. Was doing good. And her mammy messed up her business, not Mel nor
Yes,
the show.
yes, her mother,
For
mother.
anybody that's looking, I just put Aunt Nettie's website in the chat for her Mary Kay. Y'all please support small black business. Hey Miss Rosalind. She says, hi G Squad and chat. Hey girl, hey and welcome.
Oh,
And
thank
this
you, thank
month,
you,
Ma'am.
this month, for every
thank you,
$20
I got
somebody
it.
spend, their name will go on a drawing for a free gift at the end of the month. And I do ship out.
Oh, that's good. That's
Honey,
good.
you saying that this perfume smells just like that angel?
It smells better than Angel Fire, baby.
It does. I gotta see. But that was my mom. There's not nothing else in that, but my mother did the Mary Kay makeup too. She liked that they makeup. My mother had pretty skin, but Mary Kay makeup wasn't heavy
It's not.
like the other. It's not
And it
heavy.
don't take much. I
Mm-mm. No,
tell
it
people,
don't do
if you
much.
buy that facial and use it twice a day, every day, it'll last you 3 months because you don't have to use that much.
That's true, Aunt Nettie. But Aunt Nettie, I'm telling y'all, your skin is just like your hair. Your hair have to get used to new products that is not used to you putting on it. Your
Yeah, I
Right.
know
your
that.
skin had no. I'm just saying it to the people. It had to adjust to the new products that you're trying to introduce to your skin. That's it. That's all, y'all.
That's
You
just
know,
like eating new food. You got to get used
right?
to it.
You got to give
Mm-hmm.
it a chance. I mean, you just I don't know about some of these people, y'all. I don't know. But Carlo, we seek you. That's how come your show ain't come back on because you don't do right. Still ain't
It
See,
gave
ain't
when
me
even
this
a
talking
chance.
supposed to
about
come
time.
back on this month?
Oh, love and
Th-
marriage heart still.
This some of the, no, that's what some of the cast members were saying.
They lied. That show ain't coming back on. That lady didn't even mention that show. She mentioned all them other shows but that one.
So did, but now, Winter did say it took them a year. That last part of Love and Marriage DC we saw. They
Hmm.
filmed that a whole year before we saw it.
But Aunt Nat,
That-
I ain't nobody want to look at that mess. I did see somewhere where they were talking about trying to get some new cast members. Where's Lemonhead and Side Hen? Where Lemonhead and Side Hen at?
Who is
Oh,
Lemonade?
he
Oh,
can't talk
you
now.
talking
He
about
can't talk
Vanilla
now.
and Dry Libido?
Yeah, he can't talk now. He still got a lot on his plate. He don't want to talk to the people right now.
Oh Lord. I just looked up at my TV. We don't need another storm. The weather done broke in.
oh,
Y'all ain't trying to get another storm, is
A severe storm watch. We not in that. Jonesboro always get it worse than us though. It's
you?
mm,
areas around us, but we not in there. Thank the Lord.
Wow.
Look, I took my umbrella to the beauty shop all day yesterday. It said it was gonna be sunny today. Got up this morning, it said 35% chance of rain. It did. I say every time I go to the beauty shop, it rained. But it didn't rain today, thank the Lord.
That's like me every time I say I go to the car wash, it rain. But on that, let us in on that interview that you had yesterday.
Oh, I got to sign up for my training. I can do it at home on my computer at will. Take
Yeah.
long as I want to. And once I get through with my training and get my certificate and get my background check,
Hmm.
she said the lady told me first of all, she complimented me on my attire.
Okay.
It was two young black ladies that run the office. I was
mm.
talking to her. I was saying, "Can I say something to you, ma'am?" I said, "Yes." She said, "I want to compliment you. You really look nice." She said, "From your clothes to your hair to your makeup." I said, "Thank you." She said, "We get people coming here because it's a home health service provider. They come in here with all them long eyelashes and they come in here with bonnets on and blue jeans and jogging. She said, we done had to come up here with shorts on. I say,
Oh,
I'm old school, baby. I say, I
Oh,
could be going to apply for a job as a janitor, but by my attire when I come, you think I'm going for a CEO.
mm-hmm.
The other
Um,
lady, the head lady looked at me, she said, I like your energy. She said, a lot of time we ask them to find their own clients. She said, but when you get through, she said, take your time. She said, but when you get ready, come in, do the training, let's sign up for the training. She say, and I'm gonna find the clients for you.
oh, look at God, go big God.
look at
And
them.
that this ain't gonna be one of them situations you just came out of.
Oh no, this is senior citizens
Oh, okay.
in they home.
Miss Candy says there is too much negativity for love and marriage Huntsville to return. I totally agree. Miss Sexy Diva says Tuna Cat said that April Fool. What she say, Miss Sex? I forgot. Faith
That
says
baby,
God. Uh,
she
yeah.
called her tuna cat.
Hold on,
I
y'all. I
call
did
them
put on
midnight
Natty's.
train in
Hold
Georgia.
on, y'all. Give me one
You gonna
second.
call?
I did put on Natty's website link in the chat for anybody that's interested. Hey, Miss Carla. Hey, girl. Hey. Maria says we got 60. And Sunny Candy says, congrats, Aunt Natty. Claim it. Salt and Light says, I use salve, scrub, car, and I guess hair care systems, and both works really good for me. I meant skin care and hair care. Okay, gotcha. Yes, but yes, congratulations on Natty.
Congrats on Natty.
But you know what, y'all?
Hmm.
If I'm on, she told me I could come when I get ready.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
see what this unemployment gonna do first. I ain't gonna get that. I got 16 weeks up there. Cause if I
Oh,
don't use my money after this quarter, I'm gonna lose it.
Well,
they take it.
you better sit down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And-
Don't be in no
But she
hurry.
told me, she said, but she told me she asked me did I take any training with them. I said, yeah, I've been there 2 years. I've been in about 10 training classes. She said, well, you should have your certificate. She said, anytime you do a training class, oh, they got a certificate on you. I called them, they told me they didn't have none. I said, okay, thank you very much. I really don't need it. I can take the training over.
Oh yeah, yeah. But I don't see the point of that show returning y'all for what the thrill is over with. None of them have had a personality. Not everybody is people. What is it? Am I saying it right? A
People
people person.
orientated.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
got dark skin Cam. What he doing? Trying to get a modeling contract or something?
girl, he ain't there putting nobody want to see him in
Hey,
that good.
you know, he claimed he was in a Tyler Perry movie. He wasn't nothing but an extra. I
I'm
done, I
trying
done
to.
looked at all them movies. I still can't
I'm
find
trying to see which one too on that because I just seen I keep on watching Tyler Perry movies. I'm trying to see which one. Even the extra. I'm looking at the extra people. I still don't see
Tyler Perry said the dark skinned kid don't stop lying on my production cut.
them.
it.
That's what Tyler Perry said. Tyler Perry said, I don't know that dude. Who you?
Oh my goodness. Boy, these folks
That
are loving their
Tyler Perry
Huntsville.
said, who that hoppo?
Who that hoppo? They say they celebrities. I'm like, they claiming that they celebrities. I'm like, okay, they know what come with that.
They only been up there one episode. What they talking about?
We get to talk about y'all. That will come with the celebrity mode because you
Yeah,
put your
Mm,
life out there.
mm, mm. Miss Sexy Diva says that show was coming back in April. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Miss Sex, I told y'all the other day, whenever the food truck lady was up there, she didn't they asked her when she didn't have an answer. She said, y'all just wait and see. Now y'all know for yourself if that show was coming back on and if sad person had any inkling that she was gonna be back up there, she would have been tooting that horn. She ain't had nothing to say. Maria says that sexy diva, not according to the president, said absolutely nothing about LAMH. That part right there.
Nothing.
Salt and
Nothing.
Light says 7th Avenue. SAB is short for 7th Avenue. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, but I don't like them people, y'all. But yeah, that girl, she worked my nerves bothering that little young girl. Now I'm tell y'all, couldn't be me. She gonna mess around. Them group of her Spanish gonna come for that. Hey, let her keep on messing with the
Oh,
people.
you know what? That girl probably doing what I would do. Pray for her, baby, and you gonna succeed.
Mm-hmm. Why she always bothering everybody when it's a little competition and things that you're doing it out, and I mean you're in a public eye.
Let me tell you, it is
So
so many skincare and beauty lines out.
I
You can't.
know.
I bet you she won't comment nobody big like Fashion Fair if it's still in. She won't comment Mary Kay like that. She won't comment
Mm-mm.
Sephora like that.
Oh, ain't she want her products in Sephora, which I don't think Alibaba is in Sephora.
Girl, she messed up her own self. Y'all remember how excited she was to get her stuff in Walmart and all those places, Targets and stuff? That girl blew that stuff herself. Ain't nobody thinking about that clown. She
And
just need to leave people alone.
and our Walmart here, it didn't carry her edge bait. I would have to order that. It did carry her hair growth serum. No,
Don't order it on that. Don't do it, Corey. Don't
she
do
don't do it no more.
it. Oh, she don't make it no more.
She don't do the hair stuff no more.
Oh, oh,
That's where she messed up.
oh. Well, now that she did something bad, that's how come she ain't doing. She can't do it no more. Something happened with that. She screw up everything she do. That's it. That's all. I guess she trying to do her mom or something. I don't know what that girl
Her
problem is.
mama don't like her.
I think so, Aunt Natty.
I know so. Because it ain't no way in the world that I knew I was doing something to hurt my child's business and I continue to do it.
Mm-hmm.
People didn't turn on Stormy because of Stormy. They turned on Stormy because of her mammy.
Say it again, Aunt Natty.
And I didn't say her mama. I said her mammy. Because her mother wouldn't do her child like that.
That
Mm-mm.
part. That part
I
right
And
there.
you
think
can tell
she bad
that
on
bedrock,
thing.
you can tell that bedrock Betty got an evil spirit. But I wanted that her sister to tag into that ass so
Me
bad.
too on there. I kept on saying, "Oh, just hit her."
I believe she would have tore her ass up.
No, Aunt Natty. I think Mel was getting ready to get with her on that reunion. Mel, so we can do it where you want to do it at. Sit down, Stormy. That's what Mel told
Martell done told them folks Mel got hands.
Mm.
They ain't listening. People ain't listening. Sitting out there, her neck look like her whole head just turned all the way around, just spinning in a circle.
Instead
Ooh.
of talking about Mel, Bedrock Betty should have been asking for some Seventh Avenue with all them rock pits in her face.
Not the
Ain't it?
rock
Ooh.
hits.
Baby,
Not the
when I
rock
looked at
hits
her
on
face,
there.
I could hear Barney at the rock yard. I could just see Barney on the Flintstones at the rock yard.
Ooh. Uh-uh.
Your face is ooh. Remember, Sheree told Nene, "Pick that, yeah, pick that face. Ooh,
Yep.
pick that face.
And while
Pick
Sheree
that
was
face."
talking about fix that face, she should have been trying to get that fashion line off the ground.
She by Sheree. Y'all leave she by Sheree alone.
Girl, that line is called She by No Pay.
You understand.
Oh my God. Ugh. Lord, that's Sheree Whitfield. Sheree.
I
What
never
you
forget.
Sheree?
I'll never forget Sheree fashion show. And Dwight
Oh,
walked up in there and said she had pictures.
she
Dwight
did. I
said
think that
a fashion show with no fashion. How
with
dreadful.
that this show did.
I said, come on with it, Dwight.
He show did. I mean,
And he said it so nonchalant. He said,
you sound just like him. And then when you said, he's like, "No fashion." He did.
no fashion. How
Oh my
dreadful.
God.
Oh my goodness, he did.
And
It
she
was so
still, all these years later, she still ain't got no fashion. And running around with Peter, she ain't gonna have none.
Ooh,
funny.
not the Peter. Miss Sexy be
Yeah.
Wait
You
a
didn't
minute.
see that clip of
Sexy Diva says, shout out to 7th Avenue, cause them tights have them men watching the butt. Woo woo. Got me and my sister free drinks at the spot bar last weekend. Girl, y'all better come through with them tights on. Oh my God. See, Mel gonna get the girls in trouble. Mel gonna get the girls in trouble.
Now, man, getting the girls right.
Did y'all see where Miss Deborah said that oil or something she said on the back of Mel butt when she was reaching in the car?
Yes,
That's how they
ma'am.
supposed to be doing you. That's how they do.
Y'all,
Ooh.
Stormy, her minions is trolling me on TikTok.
Oh
Uh,
Lord.
you know what? I got to start being active on my TikTok.
I don't. That's what I'm saying on Nettie. I don't even be on TikTok like that. So
Annette, you
she can
on
keep
TikTok?
on.
Huh?
You on TikTok?
Uh-huh.
That
Mm.
girl can keep it what she's saying. I won't receive them until next week.
What? No, look, y'all. Look how Kyle came through. He helped to get a business right. He helped to get over there on TikTok. She effed up everything that boy worked hard to get her
Yes.
to do.
That
She
boy
Yes.
did.
gave her $40,000 of his money.
Yeah, he helped her.
That
She
was
was
her
doing
golden goose
so
right there. That was her golden goose, and she
That
she
boy
dropped the
came
ring.
out. Oh, that boy came out on Beyonce's good internet, swinging for her.
He
I
sure did.
mean, he was swinging hard, and she shitted on him. That's reason she ain't
Mhm.
gonna be blessed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
God knows
telling
you
you,
better.
God don't bless no mess.
You sure don't.
God knows
I've
you
been
telling the
following
truth.
this story on TikTok. Y'all, this story is drawing me in.
What
It's
is
a
it, girl?
lot of It's this girl. It's something like Risa Tisa, but she didn't marry him. She had a baby band. But hers, this was a straight out narcissist. I'm on part, she on the skate part now. I'm on part, I'm 50 something. And then his wife, his ex-wife, she and some of the other girl, he was engaged to Sinbad's daughter one time. He did her. Oh, baby, they look. It's just Millie. Y'all. I felt so sorry for that girl.
Mm.
Them narcissists. And it's that people to my you couldn't see, baby. A narcissist will have you believe in everything. What male say? Martell can look you dead in your face, and you will
That's what
believe
he's
Oh
trying to
everything
yes.
do.
he tell.
That's what
Oh
he's trying to
yes.
do. Talking about I'm gonna give up 5 more years. Nigga that.
Oh yeah. They it's like they think they putting a spell on you. They don't feel, they don't care about you, y'all. That's just it, point blank. A narc does not care. They
And
don't have the capability to.
most narcs have suffered a childhood trauma.
Mm.
And
And
you
I
know
keep
what,
telling
too?
y'all, something happened. I don't know if it was a babysitter. I don't know whether it's a family member, but most likely it was a female
Mm.
Mm.
that did something to him when he was a child. It's this narc. He came out on TikTok and he said he didn't know he was diagnosed a narc. He said he
Mm.
did his ex-wife so bad. He said when he went into therapy, he came out, his babysitter, she molested him when he was young for 2 or 3 years. She molested that child. And
Reminds
it,
me of the Antoine Fisher movie. Everybody seen the Antoine Fisher movie. Miss Sexy Diva and Miss Maria, I want y'all to go to the corner. Come this here good hot summer. Y'all ain't putting on no biker shorts. Y'all gonna keep them their legs. Y'all go
man,
somewhere and sit
look, I said I gotta sell some Mary Kay. I ain't working now. Cause I got to get me a pair of them biker shorts, baby.
Oh my God, Maria to my Sexy Diva. I know, right? I said I was looking like I had a BBD. Ah, Maria to my fashion show. I was indeed dreadful. The idea was bad with the life size cutouts, but she really needed some live live models. Sexy says, Maria, I can't wait to put them a bike shorts on. See what I'm talking about down here in the chat? Y'all see what I'm talking about? Maria to my Sexy Diva, I can't wait to get some. What? If y'all, I know one thing. Y'all better go somewhere.
And I tell you another thing, Mel got me working on squats too.
Uh, ooh,
With some squats and them biking shorts. Ain't
yes.
no baby tell ain't nothing this summer, baby.
Ooh, ooh,
Hot girl summer
ooh.
right around the corner.
Nah, hot girl, some of y'all.
Hot girl summer for the senior citizens.
I tell y'all one thing, she has come a long way. Y'all know when that show first came on, she looked like she about anorexic. She have it's the glow,
It was the
it's the
stress
peace.
that Ninja was putting on her.
That no, lady, that no. Mm-hmm.
People got to realize some people in your life for a season and some for a reason and some
Mm-hmm.
for a lifetime.
Mm-hmm. That
When
part
they
right there.
season is over and they reason is up, cut
Mm-hmm.
that dead branch off and let that tree flourish.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Ooh.
Do
Ooh.
anybody know when they went to court for the Mel and Martell? Did they go to court yet?
Yeah, no, not yet, but it has to be in this month, maybe the end. But I think Destiny is next week, if I'm not mistaken, y'all.
Oh Lord, we
I
was
ain't thinking
having a
about that
good
much now.
conversation.
What you say on that?
We was having a good conversation. You had
That's
to
why I said, oh, man, I said, I ain't even thinking about that much now.
I know I ain't trying to miss the court case because y'all know we've been waiting forever.
She a
I
mutt
know,
now.
I know that protection order has been dismissed against LB.
Oh
That's
yeah.
good. I want him to get his kids. Seem like the kid more happier with him anyway.
Maybe her and Martell saying, court is coming up, so we need to chill out because for the most part they really have been quiet, except for she got in her
Mhm.
feelings on somebody's birthday. I'm just saying.
On Moses'
Yeah, but I
birthday.
just think she just need to kind of like be a mom. You know, we seen you on this your channel, and your baby is in another room and stuff. Like, if y'all going to me, this is just my opinion. If they gonna do this YouTube thing and stuff like that, make sure y'all kids is not around that y'all have to give them attention because they are asking for attention. Getting on here and trying to give a kid attention is not gonna work.
Right,
Let me tell you
absolutely not.
something.
It's not gonna
What
work.
what Destiny care about that little boy and giving him when that baby say, "Mama, don't unalive me," I was done with her ass.
I
That's what I'm
wonder
talking
what he thought about that, y'all. That where he get that from?
And
Probably her being
yeah,
on
baby,
this thing.
and she may not have meant it. He was probably being bad, and she said, "You gonna make me unalive your little ass?"
Or you know what, Aunt Natty? Her arguing with his dad and he's sitting right there.
Yeah,
Kids pick up on everything that you
because
do.
there was one young lady got in a chat. She said she was friends of LB, and she used to visit them. And she say Destiny Dust Mite would poke, and he would say, "I know what you're trying to make me do, but I'm not gonna do it."
Mm.
She say sometimes it would get so bad she would get up and leave. Say she would
Mm.
hit on that man. She would call him bitch boys
And
in
bucking
front of
in his
company.
chest and all that kind of stuff. Aunt Natty,
She
Aunt
looked like
Natty,
she a boy. She always trying to start an argument with somebody. Ain't nobody even
And
thinking
I
about
never
you.
hit no,
Yeah.
I did picked up a chair and didn't even throw it. Girl,
she
sit
can't
your
she can't bust a
ass
grape. Aunt Natty, I think say Aunt Carla. Carla says Aunt Natty says she getting her some biker short. She ain't getting no biker short. No, she ain't.
down.
She ain't getting none. Faye says I got the white leggings and the black jogging suit. Ooh. Hey Jersey girl. She says hello GP on the chat. Love listening to your commentary. Thank you so much for joining us today. We've been over here cutting up today. Candy says she does not discipline him and gives into him. Our sexy diva says, okay, on Natty, hot girl summer in the seventh.
That's
And
right.
the biker shorts. I got all the colors matching my cute sandals at Maria. See, I'm gonna need y'all three to go somewhere and sit. Y'all better be glad ain't. Let me shut up. I ain't messing with y'all. Get on out there and get your little hot girl shorts and stuff on. Don't come back here telling me, don't bring me no surprises. How about that? Face says, I got the ball to do mine with. Ooh, not the butt. I guess I need to go to work on mine then. Maybe. Jersey Girl says that Maria, thank you. On Natty.
No.
You gonna get
Uh,
on Natty. You get
huh?
one here. You gonna get some.
I'm gonna get what?
Send them bike ashore.
What did I just say?
Girl.
Get
Think
him
it's a
on
lie when
there.
it ain't.
What?
Think it's a lie when it ain't. I'm gonna get a couple of pairs.
Candy says I'm Natty. Carla and Faith planning their hot girl summer show. When y'all see them, don't you don't? Y'all hear 'em?
Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
Ooh, y'all are. I cannot. Marissa said, "Gee, absolutely not. I'm gonna bounce my butt around in them tights." Ooh, girl, do what you do, girl. Do what you do. Ooh, I cannot. I might well gonna get me some too. Then
Girl, I
it's
weigh 145. I stand 5'4". I weigh 145. I'm thick in the way. I'm thick. I'm slim in the waist, pretty in the face, and thick in the place that it need to be placed.
come
But I'm gonna
on,
get me some
Natty.
biking
Come
shorts.
on, Natty.
oh
I'm gonna get me
Natty,
some
They
biking
used to say
shorts.
that back in the day.
oh Natty.
Huh?
I'm gonna need you to go somewhere and girl, you got the pressure going up here today.
Girl, ain't no pressure.
You got the pretty in the face, the thick, the slim in the
I'm
waist, and the
slim in the
thick.
waist, pretty in the face, and I'm thick in the place that where it need to be placed.
Nah, drop that T. Tell him on that. Drop that
Clock
T.
that T.
I cannot. Oh my God. I cannot. Call it to my all right, Natty Maria to my Hot Girl Summer Senior Edition
That's
2025.
right.
Oh my God, I cannot. Natty, did you see Portia's YouTube?
No, I ain't looked at it yet. I done heard them talking about it.
Yeah, Portia got a YouTube up, y'all. Portia got a YouTube up, but it's gonna be Tuesday before she, put the tea out about whoever.
Well,
I mean, I'm waiting on what's her name, Shima and Kenya coming out with them one too. So we gonna see.
oh, they coming out with one?
Yeah, they're getting them a YouTube as well.
Oh, okay.
All the girls in the house. I read
Well,
Andy gonna be like the whole show on the damn YouTube.
well, Kenya ain't on the show no more, okay? So we ain't gonna count her. Anyway, and Kenya dog Nene out so bad for talking about Andy Cohen. Now
Mm,
look at her. Now look at her.
mm. She mad, Aunt Natty. She mad.
Like I said, both of them was wrong. But in all honesty, if we gonna be honest, that girl did not threaten to pow pow her. She say, I got a whip and a pow pow. She didn't say
Yeah.
I'm gonna pow pow you.
No. Well,
Now
no.
let's go, let's roll it back some seasons. Phaedra and Kenya had some words. That's when Brandon, her sister, was still on the show. Before he got his ass whooped at the pillow party.
What?
You remember Kenya had that assistant, Brandon?
Yeah.
And he got whooped at the pillow party. You
Okay.
remember the pillow party?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
He got his ass whooped. And he was going to sue Bravo. And they paid him and told him he couldn't film no more. That's when you ain't seen Brandon since the pillow party.
Mm,
She told Brandon, oh, Phaedra gonna be there, might be some mess. Let me put my pow pow in my purse. Okay.
mm-hmm.
With her and that Matt, that crazy boy that she paid to be on there, to be
Mm-hmm.
her man. After
Mm-hmm.
Walter. Remember she told him she had a pow pow for him.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
They didn't fire her when she said she had a pow pow twice.
Well, maybe Andy's just sick of her then. I don't know what it is. I don't know
That's
what it is.
all.
Maybe he just
What?
tired of her.
Now, Britt
Uh,
was wrong because they was in the heat of an argument. It could have taken to be a threat. I can't tell her how to feel. But what Britt said did not match what she did.
mm,
I
mm,
don't care how you look at it. She did not get those pictures off no website. Those pictures were given to her.
yes, I know that was. That's what I'm waiting on Porsha to drop that tea.
Now somebody say Jesse Wu say she can confirm for a fact Ming Lee gave them to her.
Well, I was thinking it was Angela. I'm just saying.
I was too. But see, when she made sense, Ming Lee was also filming to be on the show. But she was at that party, but she was never a housewife.
Mm-hmm,
She was in the running to be a housewife with Britt. Both of them dated Rick Ross. They don't like each other.
mm-hmm.
Jessie Wu says she can confirm. She did not use the word allegedly.
Oh,
She said, I can. And Ming Lee got in the comments and say, I didn't give them to him, even though I got them in my phone. So, bitch, what you saying?
mm.
So,
Well,
if you didn't get them off a public site, somebody sent them
you
to
know
you,
the word is
and
out
you
there. Somebody wanted her off the show. Who you think it was?
wanted who off the show?
Kenya.
I think it was the high ups. They sick of Kenya mess.
Who?
They want Britt more than they want Kenya. But see, Britt got her lawyers involved. After Kenya did that,
Yeah.
and she got a, they gave her a nice little settlement. And I think part of that settlement was Kenya gotta go. Because if you remember in that scene when she got in the car, her first words was, "Oh, Britt gotta go. She gotta go." She thought she was gonna get Britt fired.
God knows that's what she said. Now that's what she was saying.
But who gone?
Kenya. Sexy
I
Baby
ain't never
said
been
slim
Teen
thick.
Twirl.
She said slim thick with a pretty face. 130 fits me. Okay, girl. Okay, Miss Dorothy, I see you. I see you, Miss Candy. Marissa's getting threatened to pow Phaedra. So
So
and
did.
Mike says, I got the tights and the lift the bump up. Ooh, I will wear a long t-shirt, but they do enhance what you have. I'm in the 50 plus club too. Girl, I hear you. Sexy says, can you was slut shame Porsha about Bolo
Bolo. And
and
Bolo
talking
came
about
out and said he didn't sleep with now one of them women.
and
So you
talked about
think
Mimi when she got fined.
Kenya, that ain't the first time Kenya done tried to slut shame somebody. Kenya came on the show
Maybe
wrong for me.
Kenya is going through some things right now, y'all. The twirl is going through some things.
When you
You know
get
what it
through, that
is?
was revenge piece. She did that to get revenge on that girl and to embarrass her. Somebody gave her them pictures and she showed them in a public setting.
Yeah. But I know they said it all over the internet. That's what they saying. I don't know.
Why come ain't nobody else seen them? If they
I
on
like it.
OnlyFans, I ain't gonna pay to see them. But how come
I
ain't
almost
nobody
like
else
get
seen them?
my medicine. I ain't talking to you when I'm trying to take a pill. I ain't fooling with you. I like it like the way the head went.
I'm serious
Uh-uh.
though. If they was all over the internet, everybody would have been seen them. Have you seen them?
No, I haven't. Miss Candace says if you all read the tea leaves, Kenya was suspended, not fired. They were wanting to bring her back next season. Yeah, that's what they were saying. Oh, you
And
right,
if
Miss
you
Candace.
read Kenya's goodbye note, you know Kenya ain't. And if she was coming back after her little rant she just did,
She mad at him now for that thing he did on his show the other night too. So she mad, y'all, for real. So she might not want to come back. I don't know.
King Twirl don't want to admit that. Let me tell you something. She may. They don't suspend you for a season. If they say you not filming no more that season, That means you fired for that season. They done fired Sheree and let her come back a many a time.
Yeah.
That heifer was fired.
I
As
think Andy got a
Orange
thing
Man
for the
used to
older
say on
girls.
his TV show, you're fired.
Oh my goodness. Mm. Y'all, I forgot to tell y'all, we got to send up a prayer for Miss Denise, y'all. You know, she's not feeling well. So prayers up for Miss Denise.
Oh, you know I'm gonna pray for my baby.
Yeah, send some love and prayers her way, y'all. You know, sometimes life be life. And let's see, Miss Maria said she did the same thing to Porsha after yelling in Portia's ear, and Portia snatched her to the floor by her hair. What? I
You
need to
all
go back
remember
and look
that
at that.
reunion?
I need to go back and look at that one now. I forgot.
She had a scepter. She was twirling that scepter in that girl's face and had a bullhorn hollering in her ear. And Portia told her 2 times not to do that. And the third time when she went to do it, baby
Hmm.
Portia grabbed that hoe and drug her down to the out that chair.
Ooh.
Neatney had to get her, get Portia. She
What
said,
Andy
Portia,
Cohen say? What Andy say? He said, I ain't messing up my nails.
and but I fought them because they shouldn't have been letting them bring all them props.
Mm. Lord, I ain't gonna say that. Candy says a lot of people were on Kenya's side after they showed what Britt said. Andy upset Kenya and accused her of SA. I hope she know that.
It wasn't SA, but it was RP.
Yeah,
When you
I hope
get
she
through
know
with it,
Carlos ain't her friend. Sexy Stevens said the twirl can twirl away cause Bravo ain't checking for her no more. Ooh.
clock that T.
Oh, she said Portia got fired one. Faith says, what's wrong with Dennis? What's wrong with Dennis? There ain't nothing wrong with Dennis. I know.
I heard that little bird on the limb told me Dennis and
Uh,
Portia is back together.
well, now the way she was talking over there on her live, and it started going really, really fast today, and I couldn't make out word one that she was saying, and she was talking about all that stuff was just for a storyline. If they not back together, she want her baby daddy. I'll say
I
that.
heard they was back together.
Ooh. Sexy Diva says Portia got fired one season for dragging Kenya ass.
So
Yeah,
did.
she slut shame Marlo all the time. Faith says Marlo, what wrong with Dennis? Ooh. Candace says Sheree has been fired. Yeah, Sheree don't care about getting fired. She
Sheree
could
been
have.
back more than any housewife in history.
What'd you say on that?
Sheree been fired and brought back more than any housewife in history.
She done got used to it now. She don't care. She don't pay that mess no mind. Miss Candace says Sheree has been fired many times and she has come back too. Yes.
I did not say she may come back, but right now she fired.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't
I don't
listen to
know.
her, listen to comprehend.
Maybe Kenya got some things going on, y'all. You know, the man and all that other men she got
First
going
of
on.
all, if Kenya had to pay Mark all the money that contract them, because when they got married, she signed a contract to pay that man so much money. She stopped paying that man, and he started cutting the food.
Mm. Aunt Natty, listen, Candace says she only want Dennis back until she finds something better. She lonesome now that a Gubadi has been banished to some other country.
First of
Mhm.
all, Portia would have never broke up with Dennis if Dennis she hadn't found out Dennis cheated on her when she was pregnant. We gonna keep it 100 now. Dennis cheated on Portia when she was pregnant with Pilar, and she did not find out until after that baby was born.
Well, who told it?
Who you think tell it? You know side chicks ain't loyal.
Oop. Honeybee says if you don't like the products, keep it to yourself and don't buy it anymore. No one needs to know if you bought. it or not. Who cares? That's on a need to know basis, period. Ooh, okay, girl. She coming through. Faith says praying for healing for Miss Denise. Yes, absolutely.
Yes, Lord.
Maria says, and now look at him. I can't read it. Yeah, now look at him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Martha got evicted from his apartment and his he owned his restaurant. That's cause Kenya stopped making her payments.
who that? The man she was married to?
Yeah,
Mark.
yeah.
Oh,
That contract was for them to get married and him to give her a baby.
oh.
He fulfilled his end of the contract. She wanted to stop paying him. That
Mm.
man told her he didn't never want to be on that show. She got fired then for
Yeah,
not,
I
and
remember that.
then she came back and he embarrassed her ass on that show because he told her from get go he did not want to be on there.
Mm. I don't know. Maybe she just need to take this time to gather her thoughts and get herself together and
And
try to
I'm
get her
sick of
business
people
up
talking
off the
about how
ground.
she act like that from her childhood trauma. Well, if y'all gonna get her past by her childhood trauma where her mama did her, then Heavenly Mama did her wrong too. She made that girl because she was heavy, sit in a room with no one and let her sister go out and do whatever she wanted to do. Let's keep it even across the board. Both of them hoes need to go get therapy.
And not the whole. Maria says, and now look at him. Mark, you never win when you play dirty. I told y'all Mark got something. Mm. Well,
I don't know if Mark played dirty or Kenya played dirty. He fulfilled his end of the contract. He married her and he gave her a baby. She stopped making her monthly payments.
mm. Well, Nana, how much is she supposed to pay the dude? Good Lord.
Hell, I don't know.
Ooh, she says I told y'all Mark sued for 500K last month. What? Praying for Mr. Denise. Yes, he keeps cheating on Porsha more than once and was all out on IG eating. Eating what, girl? Lord, this thing need to move out my way.
That's when Porsha left Dennis. I believe Porsha really loved Dennis, but she couldn't take all that cheating.
Mm. IG eating with them hoes. Dennis is a player. Dennis is trying to be quiet and smooth with his stuff. I'm just saying, while Ralph over there in the basement acting like a whole fool trying to find himself.
You going out?
Face says Dennis dog Porsche.
Where you
Ooh,
go?
he didn't dog or did he, Miss Child? I don't want no man down yonder in Atlanta, y'all. Hear what I
I
say? I
ain't
don't
going
want
nowhere.
not now one. Dennis dog Porsche out. Ooh. Mm-mm.
Yes, ma'am.
They can keep them men right there, y'all. Mm-mm.
You got a problem with?
Uh, I'm Natty going off on somebody, y'all.
I was talking to my sister. Just cause she 3 years and 9 months older than me, she wanna think she my mama.
What? They be like that sometimes.
I have to tell her, baby, I'm 69 and fully grown. I'm a grown ass woman.
Ooh, you don't have to remind her, do you?
Yeah.
Ooh. Mm. Charlie, like I tell y'all, I just believe the girls gonna be fighting on this YouTube script. And one gonna be on their channel
Well,
saying this. The other.
if you remember at that dinner when they was talking to Drew, Angela, one of them girls said she went on a date with Dennis and he gave her a diamond necklace on the first date.
Ooh,
They say Dennis loved getting gifts on the first date.
I heard that. But then it's just smooth with his. Ralph is crazy to me. I don't know
And
why.
I'm gonna tell you something. I don't care what nobody say. If Dennis asked Drew to drop it low and spread it wide, she did it.
Oh,
But I know when they was first speculating on that, and Portia was out doing something. Dennis came up under there and told Drew, "You better straighten that up, Drew. Come
ooh,
to the front, straighten that up."
ooh. Not straighten it up. Ooh.
And her sister said something, and he told Drew, "You want that album to drop? Back up off my baby mama. Y'all better back up off my baby mama."
Oh my God.
Now,
Mm.
regardless, he going to the paint for his baby mama.
Yeah, yeah. Ralph just about that money. He like hotel. He just gonna try to drain that poor child dry. She better get
Baby,
a backbone.
Ralph, let me tell you something. First of all, I fought Drew. You ain't gonna buy no house with my money. My name ain't on it.
Ooh, that's why come I be saying she's slow on that.
Let me tell you. First of all, if really the judge made him go to the basement, her name ain't even on that house.
You think the judge did that cause of the babies?
Yeah,
Mm,
her name is not on. You. I remember the scene where they bought the house, and she asked him about it. He said, "It don't matter if your name not on it. It's our house."
mm,
When he went disappeared to Florida and didn't tell me he was gone, and then you got cameras in the house watching me, Ninja, please, where the hell you do that at? And
mm,
when that little cockeyed gal came on, was that last season, season before? I don't think I watched last season. And talking about she was Ralph's cousin, and
mm-hmm.
they was screwing. Girl, bye. Drew should have put her foot down. When he told her he took her for a lobster dinner and she should have got a Lunchables. You ain't gonna talk to me crazy on TV, baby, please.
That's what I'm saying. She won't ready for that guy. How the world she end up with him?
And I always talking about she from Chicago, baby. Where your Chicago street smarts? The people I know from Chicago, they know the game, and they, baby.
mm, I don't know, y'all. Drew just, I just don't see it. I
And see,
don't.
they think Porsha just mad at Drew about Dennis. She was letting Drew be the spokesperson for naked, go naked her. Drew went and tried to get a whole photo shoot to be on the show with the hair without even consulting Porsha about it.
Mm.
You just ambassador, baby. That's not your business.
Sexy diva. She said they said he was sleeping with animals too. Lord, is he like the man down yonder that marries the strawberries?
They said that. I don't believe that. I think that was Kenya put that out. Kenya and Candy. I
Ooh.
don't believe that. I,
Oh.
and Rick, I just he got too many women. He ain't got to do animals.
Mm.
I just can't. I don't see that in him.
Nasty too.
But
Boy,
one thing
that.
I can say about him, whether he with Porsche or not, he a damn good daddy.
Mm.
Pilar
Mm.
don't have nothing. He not there for, baby.
Mm. Lord, we don't need another nester. Not another nasty nester.
They
Lord.
call you nasty. I can't wait to his trial. Baby, they don't. I now see, I be watching V. Lenore, Legacy Moon, and Native. They
Mm-hmm.
have the Facebook calls with Nesto, and I call her loose bow. And I call her loose bows because she got a colostomy bag. And she say if it's not chicken Alfredo, everything she eat go through her. I
Mm.
said she be on that scooter wearing a diaper going down to the jailhouse to see another. Yeah, him and Shirley divorced, but he still got another wife because it wasn't legally married. But since they did file it at the courthouse, she had to go through divorce proceedings. That's still, and that man still didn't come looking for you. You went looking for him and found him in jail. And you, after the second night, he screw you in an ambulance. Girl, bye.
Hold on, Natty. Nasty.
And Sonya, the one he be talking to on the phone.
Sonya is slow. There's something wrong with her.
No, ain't nothing wrong with that hoe. She
What she
thinks
think she
she
gonna do with
white.
Nesto? He ain't gonna get out.
She think he is. Oh,
Oh.
but baby, she been trying to contact and arrest them witnesses. She had to turn over all everything she had.
Mm.
She might be in the women's cell block 10 next to him.
Mm.
And a blogger involved in that too.
Mm. Mm. Boy, Nesto can cancel that shit. Nesto ain't getting out.
And
Mm-mm.
I loved it when his son Dion say, "You keep on talking to them people, and they gonna baptize your ass." I say, "Take him to the water.
That what
Take
he
him
told
to the
Tanya.
water. He
I ain't
can
been looking
be
at it
baptized."
lately because I
Do
just
you
got
know
sick
what
of
that
it.
mean in prison term when they say baptize you?
Poor.
You ain't never getting out.
Oh. Mm.
His son told him, "You talking too much on these phones. You keep on talking to them people." He was talking about son, your bony tail, loose bow. He said they gonna baptize your ass.
Mm.
He keep on talking. And we
Mm-hmm.
keep on listening.
Mm-hmm.
And they gonna take him to the water.
Oh, now
Forget
you remember when she tried to set that cash app up for nasty Nesto?
that GoFundMe.
Yeah. Go for it.
And she keep telling him, "You got a lot of supporters out here."
She sure do.
I be like, "Girl, stop lying." And I ain't never seen her and Dion. Dion do it to keep him from begging for money. Because at first Dion was giving her the money for him. And she
Mm-hmm.
was lying like it was all her money. And Dion stopped. So whenever he talked to Dion, Dion say, "Well, my buddy died." I say, if that ain't the way to block somebody from begging,
Oh my God.
that
That
boy ought to
is.
go in the t-shirt business and just
Mm-hmm.
make rest in peace t-shirts. Cause every time he get on the phone, two or three people he know done died, or he done had a wreck, or something.
And he down there in Atlanta, but that other lady the lady that he was in with, she got off of that stuff, didn't she, Aunt Natty?
She turned state's evidence.
Ooh.
Hell yeah. They told her, "Tell what you know," or you go, and she say, "Oh, get your record out. I'm ready to start talking right now." I'm finna
Ooh.
sing like a cadet. I'm finna sing like Beyonce.
Mm,
Since they think
mm.
that's the queen of singing. That she sound like Beyonce, baby.
Girl, see, I'm 56. I can't be out there. See how that man got hold of Shirley and had her just a crazy. Y'all better start getting them damaged men off the internet.
You better
They ain't
start
gonna
doing
do
background checks on these ninjas.
it. Ooh, but Aunt Natty, he's a true knot. Just smooth. Just smooth. Nobody would have never
Let me
looked
tell
at
you
him
something.
like
If I listen to that ninja talk 5 minutes, I know he ignorant as I don't know what.
that.
He can't even pronounce. He talk bad as Wanda do.
Aunt Natty. Nesto. Mm-mm. Ooh.
Uh, Now, I love to hear Dre. Dre say, "You know what they calling you out here, don't you, partner?"
That what
What?
he said?
He
He said
say, "They
what?
calling you nastiness, though."
Uh-huh. He said what? He said, yeah, they call you nasty Nesto, man. You all over the internet.
And she did what she wanted to do. She alienated all of his family and friends from him. He talked to Dre in March or the first part of April for the first time in a long time. But Dre said, "You never loved Shirley. You just love what was connected to her. That was to get him around people with money he could con." What happened?
Who alienated him? Aunt Natty. Sonya did.
Tanya, she would get on there and she called Dion gay. She talked about Dre. And he wouldn't defend him. And he talked, baby Dion lit into him. He talked about Sonya. Sonya was on the, he talked about Sonya like a dog. He said, I can't stand her. He said, you let her talk about me and you my daddy. He didn't say
Mm,
daddy, he said daddy.
mm,
uh, uh, He said, I heard the call. You know they playing them back. You let her degrade me, and you didn't stand up for me. He said, I can't
mm,
stand this bitch.
mm. I know that friend that was putting that money on his books. He didn't like him either because the way he was talking about strawberry.
No,
I'm
Dre didn't like her,
mm
baby. But when she called herself mad when he told Dre Sonya couldn't afford him.
mm.
See, first when Sonya first started talking on the phone, he hadn't seen her in 3 years. She fell in love with him because when she was in the hospital, he changed her diaper when she came home.
What? Lord.
You heard what I said.
And I said, Lord.
They hadn't seen each, and she was telling him about all them businesses she had. He thought
Mm-hmm.
she had some money, and she
Mm-hmm.
had all them connects and money. When he did have a bond, he'd have got bonded out.
Mm-hmm.
Shirley paying the lawyer, and he gonna tell the lawyer, "Don't talk to Shirley, talk to Sonya." Shirley,
Mm,
stop paying. You can't talk to me. He told you don't talk to me. To talk to somebody else, we let them pay you then. Shirley
mm.
said, I'm tired. I can't do this jail stuff.
I'm so glad she got away from him too.
I think she was only doing it because she took her vows seriously. Because
Yeah.
Shirley said they had been separated since March.
Mm.
He came over the 4th of July to watch fireworks with her, and they picked him up on the 6th. She said, I shot them 2 calls from jail, but I didn't answer. I don't know folks that go to jail.
Mm. He about like Wendy husband. That lady that turned over the evidence, she didn't live that far from that store in the strawberry. Got
Uh,
there in the line. I said,
babe.
Lord, where in the world did Sonya come from? And she
He
thinks she
met
know
her. He say they say he was looking at an office building she wanted to rent, and he was on his motorcycle. She had her grandbaby with her. Her daughter, she called her daughter to come get the baby, and she left with him that night. And the next
mm.
night they had sex in the back of the ambulance.
But Aunt Natty, you keep saying that while they was in the ambulance.
That was his pimp mobile. If you really get into that, he had more than one ambulance, and he would let women use the ambulance, and he would say, well, if they had to move some, you can
Mm.
use this, and I'll take your motorcycle, and he wouldn't give them their motorcycles back.
What?
Oh, baby, he was something else.
Mm.
And when he interviewed women for the barbershop, he would make
Mm.
them strip and search them to make sure
Mm-hmm.
they weren't wearing no wire because he was stripping
Mm-hmm.
strawberry hub. Bitch, I ain't stripping for no job.
Cecily said, need you, Candy won't. Um, Candy says, she dropped. Jersey Girl said, dog. Y'all, I don't know how he put this spell on Sonya, but Nesto got Sonya, y'all.
That
God
liquid
knows.
Viagra, baby.
He got her. That
And he
little
be
thing ain't
using
going nowhere.
toys.
And what I need?
He be using them toys.
Ooh, he ain't got no little blue pills.
He used the liquid Viagra. They called it the liquid V.
Not the liquid V.
They found it in his car when they stopped him.
They said he had
Just
a
like
whole
they
lot of
found the
stuff.
baby oil with P. Diddy. They found the liquid V with nastiness though.
Mm. They found so much with him. He was just doing too much.
Girl, I'm telling you. And he ain't that attractive. When I don't know, I say, Well, I guess when Shirley first met him, he looked at better. Jail done took a talk. He say his kidneys failing now.
Mm,
Sonya keeps sending them CVS glasses to read out of.
mm.
He read like he in the second grade.
Yeah.
He
Well,
can't even.
Aunt Natty.
Now he was a bail bondsman. He was trying to hire them women to work in his bail bond office, and he can't even say bond. He called it bond, BAWN. You a bail bondman, but you can't get the bond to get yourself out of jail. Make that shit make sense.
Aunt Natty, even if he do, they're not gonna let him go.
I mean, when he first got a bail, before they indicted him,
Mm,
if he was a bail bond and had a bail bond company, how come he couldn't get out?
girl, I don't know.
Because he ain't had now.
Boy, Aunt Natty, he was taking them folk down there in Atlanta. He was taking them down through it now.
That man had 3 or 4 wives. Only
Yes,
2 had divorced him. He was married to 2 women when he married Shirley. One divorced him after him and Shirley got married. And one he's still married to today.
but Aunt
She
Natty,
just
I
waiting
tell
on
you
that
this,
bastard to die so she can collect on the insurance.
Aunt Natty, that friend of his, he didn't like the way he would call himself dog and Shirley out. That friend would check Nesto with the quickness.
Dre, I like Dre.
Yeah, he told Nesto she ain't used to this shit, man. She on the damn radio. She ain't used to this shit you got yourself into. I said, that's right. You got yourself into it.
And you
Nesto.
know Nesto tried to hook Dre up with Boneytail's sister.
Who sang your sister?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't know that girl had no sister. I think she in some kind of group home or something.
Who?
Sonya?
Sonya lived with her children back and forth from Tomas to Sydney. She talk about her own daughter bad to Nesto. And that little baby they got, I don't know who let them keep her baby. But
I
that
said
girl,
that, Aunt Natty, because I will always hear her say, I just go to my room. I just be going to my room.
she said the baby was eating the dog food.
What?
Talking to Mary Stokes him out. Come on, what measure? She's eating the dog food. Well, bitch, get off the phone.
Mm-mm, mm-mm,
And
mm-mm.
somebody talk about her daughter's not a good mother. She didn't have an example of a good mammy.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime you done had 3 boyfriends try to kill you,
Mm,
what kind of lifestyle was you living?
mm.
But she says she ain't black. That's the white side of me.
Aunt Natty, stop playing.
Yeah, yeah, you need to listen to some of them calls.
I
Check out.
was listening to him.
These people have they calls. And on Tuesday night, V. Lenore and Native, they read they text. And Native can clear his voice and he sounds just like Nasty Nesto. Reading them texts. Baby, I be rolling.
Mm.
They be getting the FaceTime calls. They had a jail visit. Baby. She they used to call it, I think that baby mama is a stripper because that's what Sydney do. Well, you know, Bonitail used to work at a lot of the strip joints.
But she was coming off like she was working with some lawyer or something.
Girl, she was the receptionist sucking that old man Wayne.
Oh,
Oh, baby, they came out and told her somebody that knew her. He handled her case. And he was married too, old white man. And she was going with him, slobbing on him. And he hired her as a receptionist. That's all she did, answer the damn phone.
no, Miss Candy, I don't think Shirley worried about her job. Steve, they gave her grace. No, she's not talking in that stuff. That's over. That is over with.
Baby, but see, when she was talking about Steve and that house, Steve called and said, wait a minute, bitch. You forgot who you work for, don't you? She had
Mm,
to apologize.
mm.
Margie, we wouldn't have been able to go there if Margie wasn't there.
That's
Oh,
what she said.
she's in her room and she got this and she got
Mm-hmm.
that. And Nesto wanted that lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
He had
Mm-hmm.
shit in Shirley's name, and Erica was signing Shirley's name. The shit Shirley didn't even know her name was on.
Mm-hmm.
That's how she didn't know about them eviction notices.
Mm. Can you imagine the nights that Strawberry cried was crying because she got her, she fell in love with us with this clown here.
Babe, I know she done soaked her pill a minute night. I'm gonna be honest, I done cried for her. Cause she,
Mm.
well, now you know how first Shirley always she wanted a husband, but she said it was hard to trust. She was married to Daryl Strawberry's brother. You know that they done kicked out again. I guess she'll be back. That's who she was married to, Daryl Strawberry, the baseball player's brother. And he was a hoe too. That's her daughter's dad. So she just got a bad picker when it come to men. She should have wrote something. She should have wrote her own letter to the
Uh,
Strawberry letter.
Strawberry.
Yeah, she was married to Daryl Strawberry, the baseball player.
Uh-huh.
She was married to his brother. That's her real name, Shirley Strawberry.
Mm.
And he dogged her out. He was a hoe.
Mm.
So
Did you see how Nesto played that off? All up down the radio station proposing and carrying on.
yeah.
Mm. Man, that's
And
sad.
people, and see, that's how people get shit twisted. They dog Steve out and said Steve introduced them. Shirley said Steve did not introduce them.
No, he didn't.
They met at a party. But
Mm-hmm.
people, Steve knew what kind of man he was. He was probably in on it. He introduced them.
Yeah.
Just drugged that man for that.
Yeah, they really did. They
Now,
really did.
Steve had been a hoe, and he admitted he did a lot of the hoish things. And he made a lot of mistakes. But that one y'all can't put on him.
Mm-hmm.
And when
Mm-hmm.
they talk about going to Steve's house in Dubai, they was like, Steve gonna let him go there. Steve told him, he say, wait a minute. How he gonna just invite? He asked Shirley, how he gonna invite himself to? And he told her, he said, we all knew about it. We just wasn't gonna say nothing till you got ready to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
He said, but how he gonna invite himself to my house in Dubai?
Mm-hmm. I was so glad that, in spite of everything she went through, and that something like that could easily happen. But I know Steve had to do some forgiving, but I'm glad that she's still around with them. That makes a
And
great team as well.
what make it so good once she left him, once she
Mm-hmm.
filed them divorce papers, Steve gave
Mm-hmm.
her that big old hefty raise.
Mm.
'Cause she need to get back on her feet.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Coach
Mm.
Talvin Lamont don't call no more either. I think he one of those, they say it was an unnamed person indicted with him.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's Pope Chop Lamont. That's
Mm.
when Lamont don't call no more. He can't.
All that mess
Oh,
they said
man.
they found on that computer, Nesta ain't getting out.
No.
I don't know
And
why Sonya
Ernesto
down there
is so
wasting his
low
time.
down. One of his daughters that was gonna testify against him, I don't know what he did to that child. She has mental problems, and he videoed her doing a mental break, and he
Mm.
sent that video to a lot of people. I
What?
said, "That's his low down." He didn't come. Dion was 13 before he knew his daddy,
Mm.
and right now he is still that 13-year-old boy looking for his daddy's love. On
Mm.
his birthday, Sonya called and passed him in, and he say, "I was hoping I get to talk to you on my birthday." It took him; he had to set him out, almost cursed Nesto out for him to finally say at the end of. And she kept chiming in. He said, "Damn, can I talk to my daddy?"
Mm.
It took
Mm,
the end of the call for him to tell that child happy birthday.
mm. Wow. I don't know. I'm she's got some healing to do too. She
Who?
got a lot of healing to do. Strawberry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she do. Because she didn't deserve that from that food.
No.
Mm-mm.
And see, Shirley travel a lot with her work.
Yeah.
And while she traveling, he was probably banging hoes to their house.
Mm-hmm.
And he telling her he traveling on business. And he conning them women out of money. So she think, okay, he traveling on business. He did have a mobile barber shop. Even though he never had barber license, Dion had the barber's license. And he got it, and Dion let him expire because he was tired of his daddy fucking up his business license, his barber
Mm.
license.
Mm.
I don't think Nesto never cut a head.
Wow. That's crazy. But anyhow, y'all, we done been here about 3 hours. Thank you, Miss Maria, members, Aunt Natty, co-host, everybody down in the chat. I greatly appreciate it, y'all. The laugh was amazing today.
It was,
I
y'all.
really enjoyed the laugh. Aunt Natty, you got anything else to say?
All I got to say is it was so nice being among you. We got to
Mm-hmm.
do this again real
Yes.
soon.
Don't y'all forget Aunt Natty's link was put in the chat. I
Yeah,
hope
and even if you order off the website, for every $20 you spend, your name will go in a drawing.
mm-hmm.
At the end of the month, we will pick a winner. And I will mail you your gift if you are a winner.
Mm. All right, y'all heard that. Y'all heard the word.
I also have a business page, Natty MK Spencer. If you join that page every Wednesday, I do Winning Wednesday. In fact,
Oh.
I took a picture. I got a poster of my winner for today. I give it to him on the third because I give you to midnight Wednesday night. When I do the
Mm.
video, if you just comment under the video, you stand a chance of winning a free gift.
Aunt Natty, how long you say you been doing Mary Kay again?
It'll be what's this? April. It's 7 years.
Oh, okay. I was with Mary Kay. I was kind of like off and on. I still had a kid and all of that, but at this point, I'm sure I need to re-up the kid.
Well, you know what? You can come back in. You know my IG, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Go to my IG, drop your email. I email you the link. This month you can come in for $20 and they give you your website.
Mm. Mm. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff that they had that I really, really,
Oh,
and
and
I
we got
just,
we got oh we get new stuff every 3 months. We
yeah.
got after sun gel.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, them things will keep the mosquitoes off of you like it ain't no tomorrow.
My sister was in it real heavy. I don't know if she's still in it. She probably is. Y'all still got that skin so soft on that?
That was Avon. We never had that. We have satin hands.
Mm. I don't know why I would get that mixed up with Mary Kay.
That was Avon.
Yeah, y'all got satin hands. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. And we got the satin body now.
Satin what?
Satin body. It's a
Oh, okay.
scrub, a lotion, and a body wash set.
Mm-hmm. Wow. But all right, y'all, we're about to get up out of here. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining the live. It was hilarious today. We had some 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 interesting people that stopped by. Thank
We
God for
did.
them. God
And
bless
they
them on
can
their
come
journey.
back again.
And say what on that?
They welcome to come back. Just enter the chat respectfully.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely that part. But yeah, y'all, I love y'all. Tomorrow is Friday. The spring break is almost over. 3 more days. But I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Y'all have a good evening and stay safe.
You all
Bye.
too.
All right, Aunt Natty. See you later. Love
Bye
you
bye.
too.